Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact as we continue our journey through the game to explore everything the game has to offer. Today we're on livestream 22 already for Genshin Impact. I know, it's going so quickly. It always does. So today we're aiming to do more story missions. That's going to be the plan. We did this last time, last big stream we had of Genshin. We were focused on story missions and we managed to get the grand total of one mission done. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We were trying to do as much as we could, but the mission we picked was quite long. Simple as that, really. Yeah, one of those weird things where the aim was to do as many missions as possible, and we managed to get one done. It's always the way. Plans never go well. So today we're going to try and do more. We've got lots of side quests already activated, lots more to do. Main story, Archon Quest. And we're going to try and get 1600 Prima Gems so we can do 10 wishes as well. That's the plan. For those that are interested this evening... Pardon me, sorry about that. This evening we start Black Flag. This evening, same word, different way of saying it. We begin Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag for the first time. That'll be this evening, but today let's concentrate on what we planned for today. We're doing Genshin Impact. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. Today the focus is Genshin Impact. As I say, we'll do as much story as we can today. See how much we can achieve. Hopefully a bit more than last time. Hopefully we actually, manage more than one mission. It does just depend on how long the mission is, really, doesn't it? So bear with me just while I tweet. This is why I struggle to talk and tweet at the same time. There we go, we're good to go. We are good to go. So let's have a look. I don't think nothing's changed. I don't think there's been any updates or anything since last time. So I think we should be good. I've been doing my login rewards daily on the app, just to enable us to keep up with some of the rewards, because we can't obviously stream this every day. We've got so many other things on the go. We shall see what we can achieve this morning. So we're on until midday UK time, GMT. So we've got an hour and 20 minutes. We're a little bit late starting this morning, mainly because my path was a little bit late leaving for work. But we'll see what happens. Okay. First things first, is we've got to check on everything. So let's have a look at quests. We've got our 4 commissions we've got to do. We can do those at any point, but we do need them done today. We've got all these side quests to do as well. I said we had a few. We have got, at some point, we need to look at these. These are story quests that we do need to do. I'm not sure when. I don't know what rewards you get for them either, but that's something we need to look at. Why have we just highlighted that mission? Chang the Ninth, overstretched. So this. Okay. We'll start with the Archon Quest since of where we are. That's the best one to start with. Let's have a quick look at our Battle Pass for this month. We can look at our login rewards there. As I say, we do need to do commissions today, it's just when. And we'll quick look at banners before we get going. The banners wise, you've got Transcendent 1 returns for Shen He, is the 5-star. You've got Invitation of Mundane Life, which is Zhao for 5 stars. We ignore the weapon one, obviously. And the other thing to quickly check is grab all our login rewards from the mailbox. And anything else that's in there, just the daily check-ins actually. There we go. Nothing fantastic. Why have we got a gift mailbox? Bear with me a second. We've got some gift mailbox. I didn't know about these. We already claimed that one. We claimed that one. It says they're all claimed. I didn't know anything about gift mailbox, but we'll take it. Okay, so we're all ready to rumble. So we'll start with the Archon Quest. We have got commissions to do, obviously, as well, but I think the Archon Quest is definitely where we should be going first. Just because it keeps that story moving. There's lots of side quests we still need to pick up. You see them all over the place. And we've got to decide whether we're keeping our team or not. We need 1,300 Prima Gems. I know it's quite a few. If we want to do 10 wishes, which is always the aim. But let's have a look at the main story, shall we?
Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
We're not joining the Fatui for a start.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa
The other thing I need to do today while we're
as
streaming is keep an eye on something, because I think there may be a PlayStation 5 drop at a certain shop today. And if there is, I want to be in that list to get one.
Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would
So I
find
do need to
someone
keep an
break
eye on
the
that kind of thing.
stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lieyu Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are two styles of cooking in Lieyu, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lieyu Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Xinyue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
So there's two different restaurants serve two different types of food.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Okay. So farewell, Archaic Lord, Chapter 1, Act 2 has started. So we'll do as much as we can of this before we go off and do the commissions and things. It doesn't really matter. As long as we get my words out, my teeth back in. As long as we get commissions done before we finish today, that's the main thing. Okay. Okay. He wasn't here a minute ago, was he? As I was getting to go past him, he wasn't there. I was thinking, why are we going here? There's nothing there. This guy wasn't there, but he is now.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Lieyu Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lieyu Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Lieyu custom.
Right, we're going for dinner then.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
So I wonder where this is going to lead us to. I don't know how far through the Lieyu quest line we are. I would say there's probably still quite a bit to go. It would surprise me if it's over this quickly.
Hi.
So I'd assume there's quite a lot to go still. Looks like we're all having
Allow me to introduce
dinner.
Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive
Thanks
at
for the like,
times.
whoever that
Let's
was.
just
Much
say they
appreciated.
understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
So our reputation goes before us.
Shadows? Is Wang Sheng
Good morning,
some kind of
Nighthawk.
business
How are you?
involving
Other than
dealing
hungry.
with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business.
Morning.
Ostensibly.
What you
Well,
got planned
they
for
are
today?
still-
Anything good?
I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
We still on for tomorrow night,
Times
Niall?
have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
So he's not happy that the Quixing are not respecting the traditions.
Yeah.
So he seems to be a very traditional person who doesn't
contact.
like change. Would be my first thinking.
Deicide or not, the
Good.
concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
I think we will. We can either say we're going to think about it, accept your invitation. Shield says too much. We're going to do it. We'll help him prepare the last
A
rites.
wise decision.
I don't see the issue with helping.
The Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
There was
Precisely.
obviously something else to it, wasn't there? It was never going to be straightforward.
Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Okay.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
It's a trap. It sounds like a trap, doesn't it? It does sound like a
All
trap
right.
indeed.
My bridge building work here is
But
done. Turned out well, didn't it?
I think we need to see what happens.
Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Right. We'll talk to him outside then. There we go. There's a door. I was trying to work out where the door was, but there we go. Yeah, it does sound like a trap. It probably is one, but we're going in knowing it might be. But also, for us to be able to see Rex Lapis again, we kind of have to do so. Right. we are having some issues today. And I think it's graphical more than anything else. So we've meant to go here. Because the person we're meant to meet is meant to be stood there. But he is not there. There he is. He's now decided to come. Yeah, that's the second time this happened this morning. So I'm not sure if it's a graphical error or just a server issue. But it's fine. As long as it carries on, doesn't stop us doing anything. It's all good. Right. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Lieyu?
So now we need to say who we refer. Do we refer Mondstadt or do we refer Lieyu? Lieway's quite a chilled, grassy area. I think we're Lieyu. I think that's, Mondstadt's a bit boring, I suppose.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Lieyu. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Lieyu is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the F2P have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the
So the F2P don't actually have really much to do with this place.
Why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the F2P are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liu's traditions to
Zhongli's quite an old-fashioned guy by the sounds of it. He wants the traditional ways to carry on.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Well, we're going to get paid. That's a bonus.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Okay. First part done. So, we've got to go and buy some Noctilus Jade. Got to not forget that we've got the commissions to do. Daily commissions have to be done at some point. We've got time though. They're the worst people, or the people that want to stick to the old traditions and not willing to change. They can be. I think traditions are nice, but you've also got to be open and accepting that times are changing, and you can't be too stuck in your ways. It's all well and good keeping old traditions going, but as long as they change with the times.
Welcome to the Jade
The ones that
Mystery,
don't want to change are the
friends.
problem.
Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
Why are we betting on it?
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just
Exactly.
might strike it rich.
We've got to actually bet on it.
No, we're here for...
We're just going to buy it.
What was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like
So
the
we
ones
found
you
some of that
usually
naturally
dig up.
when we've been exploring.
But how do we pick?
But obviously it's not a good enough
Should we
grade.
just grab one and go?
Oh, okay. So choices. A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly. What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? Let's ask him what he thinks.
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such
Okay.
panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Thing is, we're doing this for the first time. He's more probably done it before.
Boss, that one didn't count. We need to discuss it again.
Why do we discuss it again?
Hey, if we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
I was going to say it's not 3 times, actually it's 2 times.
Oh, Mora.
He doesn't care how
It
much
is
money
as
he
you
spends.
say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect.
So he doesn't
of the
care how much money
transaction.
we spend. It's not his money.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
He's got a point, I suppose, if you're held back.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics. It sounds like he's loaded is the other option. It does sound like he's got lots of money, but he's talking basic
How the
economics.
rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No
But also,
need
it's
to
not
waver.
his money, so he doesn't
Even
care.
when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was
So the
poor.
merchants can't be 100% trusted then by the sounds of it.
To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
He's got a few riddles on him, hasn't he? He's not going to speak straight to
If
us.
you point at the moon with your finger, a wise
Yeah, no
man
worries, no
knows
hope.
that you are pointing at the moon.
Enjoy your day, have a
while
good one.
fool
We'll see you
will
soon.
only see the finger, the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
So I think we did the right thing asking him for his opinion, because he seems to know a lot about it.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
So we're asking to burn them first so we can check the
You
quality.
can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then.
I think he knows he's going to get caught out by the sounds of it. For some reason the
How
autoplay's
about
not
this?
working
I can
perfectly.
take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take
So you have to use
loss.
fire on the jade, and depending on how it comes across, it tells you what
All
kind
right.
of idea it
Take
is.
these as
What
samples.
quality.
I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
I'd say that's pretty impressive to get it that thin.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
So they'll still work, they'll still
What
do the job.
sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Lieyu must be based
I suppose he's
upon
got a point.
fairness.
place to try this out.
Okay, how about the kitchen at Zhang Ling's place? Or remember this spot in the gorge? I would probably say the kitchen.
You mean at Wanmin restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and
Okay,
go.
wrong decision.
They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control.
I'm assuming it's the gorge then.
We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once
Yeah,
saw
there we go.
this
The gorge was the right
big
answer.
hut down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up.
So that's where we're heading
and
next then.
move.
We'll see if we can obviously fast travel there. We've got the Jade. So we'll have a quick look on the map, see if we can fast travel there. All the samples are now coming up. There we go, let's have a look. So we're heading all the way up over here. Back near Mondstadt. So, I'm just looking where their commissions are, because there might be a chance we can do the commissions nearby. No, they're all over here actually, this left hand side. May do them on the way back. We can fast travel to here. No, we can fast travel to here and then head through the gorge. We may have to take out some of the hilly churls to be able to use their fire. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Cabs, how are you? How's things going?
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind.
Right, so we're heading in the right direction. We've just got to go.
From Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of
I'm assuming we're going to have to
locally
fight some hilly
brewed
churls.
wine whenever he came to visit.
Tired
me
and
in
should be
Lieyu.
asleep.
It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
You're in America, aren't you? What is that? What kind of time are you on for there? Right, we're going to have to fight as well once we get into here. By the looks of things. So we need to be ready to fight. So I'm just keeping an eye on the... I've got a stock checker for PS5s and I've got a feeling this one's going to go live from where I want to buy it from today. You've been up since 10 PM and haven't been back to sleep now 4 AM. Wow.
Looks like the Hilly Trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Okay, so we've got to take out the hilly churls. We kind of knew this would be the case.
Nice and spicy.
Use Bennett while we're at it.
Everybody stand back.
I was hoping for some reactions, but I've kind of missed the reaction there. Get a nice vaporized reaction there. Okay. Just got the last one to take out. No, he's not going to be the last one, there's going to be a few more. Nice reaction though, just keep away from his swinging axe. Didn't really do much there. I kind of walked into that spin that time. There we go. Big guy's down. We've got a guy shooting arrows at us over here. But other than that, I don't think we've got too much, to be fair. I think he's going to be the last guy. Are we all done? I think that is all of them. Perfect. He was at work. You can never have a full 8 hours sleep. He was at work with only 3 hours of sleep yesterday. Wow. To be fair, I don't get more than... I'm lucky if I get 3 to 4 hours a night at the minute. My sleep's quite broken because of pain and all this other stuff. So, yeah, 3 to 4 hours of broken sleep is never fun, but that's just standard for me at the minute. So I understand how you feel. But yeah, I don't understand people that have full 8 hours. I could never have 8 hours sleep. I think I'd feel horrible for it.
This soup looks like it could be used as our
It's one of those weird things, isn't it? If you've never had it, if you do get 8 hours, you're going to feel horrendous. Okay. It looks like we've got to try and make this work. Get these elemental reactions. 3 to 5 if possible. Yeah, everyone has different amounts that they can live on. That's the big thing.
Keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So
max use 6 hours.
Close attention.
Yeah. As long as you can live on that, it's not an issue, is it? Right, we need to use pyro to heat the pot, which will be a Bennett. That's 1 bit of heat. Let's wait again. Okay, we've got to keep an eye on the pot. We need it to go brighter. The brighter it is, the better. There we go.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
More healing shells.
Healing trolls are surrounding us again.
Of course they are.
Attracted by the light?
We're using their campfire. They're not going to be happy to let us do it, are they? Right, let's see if we can get some reactions going. Shangling's got her big one. We haven't had Shangling in the team very long, but I feel that she does really well in terms of, because her power is so quick to attack. I think she's good. If it wasn't for the speed of her attack, I don't think she'd be that good, to be fair. Right, we need to get this guy off his little pedestal. I missed that. Let's wait for the thing to recharge. He's not hurting us from here. Let's see if I can knock him off his pedestal. There we go. He's off his pedestal. The only downside is not having arrows on us. It's not being able to knock him off pedestal that easily. Right, we're going to use pyro to heat the pot again. Obviously, got to wait for it to recharge again. When you usually get a headache when you sleep 8 hours or more, yeah, I can't imagine being sleeping that long, to be fair. More healing shells.
Jade, didn't it? More healing shells. They don't give up, do they?
Some few elemental reactions going on as well. Nice crystallize. Got to take this guy out. Just heal people. Right, he's down. The Traveller's the one that's going to deal the most damage. We can get plenty of elemental reactions, but we don't do a lot of damage. So sometimes it's easier to stay on the Traveller because we know he's going to do some good reactions. Stay away from his spinning. There we go. Try and get a nice reaction here if we can. I don't think we're going to be on fire there. There we go. Nice vaporize reaction. This guy was throwing fire at us. I wonder who it was. Right, see if we can have a vaporize to react. Nice vaporize there. Shangling. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why it's not letting me do it. Right. Get another vaporize. Vaporize reaction. Bit of geo damage, not a massive amount. I think I do prefer the Anemo just because of damage, I would have said. Right, he is down. Right, back to our cooking pot. They're not particularly hard work, we can manage to take them out. We're not losing too much health, so we're all good. Right, we're nearly done I think with the Hydra on the cooking pot. One time we slept 12 hours. I hated him, was still tired. That's the thing, you can oversleep, can't you? So the third Jade was the correct one.
Than the rest. Let's go with that one.
So I was hoping to collect. I was hoping to collect it, but I don't think we can. It doesn't quite say full either. That is as full as you get. Okay. So we know the third Jade is the one we need to collect. What we'll do though Wrong button. I always do that. It's because other games you press the middle button for the map and you don't on this. Yeah, oversleeping is horrible. So on the way back, we want to clear these commissions because we can actually collect the rewards in Lieyu. So we'll try and do commissions on the way back. So there's one here first. We've got to remember the third Jade was the one we want. That's the important part to remember. Okay, so from here there is a commission. There's a few things to collect here. Oh, look, we tried to get that one before, didn't we? And I couldn't get up there, to be fair. I think we kind of need to be up the top there and come down to grab that one. There's another one here, according to that. Was it over? It's over here. But we want the commission, which is over here. There's loads of... We haven't really explored Leeway that much, really. We do need to spend some time exploring, but at the minute I think we need to focus on story because there's so much story going on. I think that's got to be our sort of focus, really. Okay. This guy wants us to do something for him for this commission. This novel is amazing. Let's see what he has to say. This time I'm going to win. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a creative writing competition held periodically in Inazuma. I believe the name is this novel is amazing. More importantly, the competition is hosted by the Yale Publishing House, a giant of the Inazuma publishing industry. I prepared for this competition by immersing myself in some Inazuma popular fiction to get a sense of what they'd like over there. Of course, I also have an entire study full of literature, and I've read every single book in it at some point in my life. So for my entry, I wrote a novel that integrates the best of Leeway and Inazuma culture. This one is a winner for sure. I spoke with the Feiyun Commerce Guild. I sent in someone to take my entry to Inazuma and submit it in person. However, that someone has failed to show up. I need you to deliver the manuscript to the Feiyun Commerce Guild for me. Yes, it's fine. So where is that? If that's in Lieyu, we will hold off heading there and do... I'm going to keep pressing the one button, aren't I? We're going to hold off going there straight away. It is in Leeway. So we can hold off there because we're heading there anyway. And we can now clear the other commissions on the way. There's no point going there when we don't need to immediately. Right, next commission should be nearby. In fact, it is. It's below us here. Why can't I see? I want to let us accept. Oh, there we go. Commission. Complete the challenge by protecting the ley line monolith. So this monolith here, we need to protect. That's the mission. That's the commission. Aim. So we can start this, and we need to protect this. Defeat 11 enemies. See them all walking in there, can't we? Gotta stop it taking damage. I don't know how much damage it can take. So far so good. More opponents incoming. Which way are they coming from? Who's firing at me? I'm sure someone is. Oh, it's up there.
Terra Smash!
Where's Bennett? Oh, I wasn't. I thought I got Bennett, but I didn't. I swapped the wrong person.
Everybody stand back.
There we go. I don't think it matters how much health the ley line loses as long as we keep it going. Right, this guy up here is going to be a problem, isn't it? You can see that our best damage dealer is the Traveller. Right, third wave incoming now. Should be the last wave, I think. Big guy as well. That's the one we've got to deal with. Nice vaporized reactions. Nice vaporized there. Right, it's down. We've got 68%. That's not too bad, to be fair. I was expecting it a lot worse. There we go. Big guy's down, and the commission is now complete. That wasn't too bad. Probably could have kept it a higher level, but it's okay. The main thing is to get it done. Right, next commission. Since everything else is back in leeway, this makes sense to do the commissions now. So there's one here, one on the plains, and we've got to deliver this book as well. I don't know if delivering the book then means we have to go back to Chang the North to see what he has to say, or that'll be it done. We'll have to quickly fast travel back to him to then come back. But we'll clear all of them along the way. So next one is over here. Nearest place is always quite high up. It's down below. Try and get above it and then we'll kind of drop down. Just not sure how low down this is. Don't want to go up. Don't think the commission's here. I think it is right at the bottom. No, the commission is up here. Okay. Time challenge commission. These ones aren't too bad. Just kill the enemy on the way. Gain some extra time. These aren't too bad at all normally. It's normally a straightforward run. Right, we gain some extra time by taking these out. Perfect. And then we can head this way. Fire ones, I'm not even fussed about waiting for them. We'll just go straight past. 10 seconds to get there. I might not have enough time. I may have messed this up a little bit. 10 seconds. I think I did mess this up a little bit. I thought I was still there. Plenty of time. There we go. Commission done. I didn't realise I had to go so low down. That's what made that a little bit harder. But the commission is finished. 2 done. 1 more to go and 1 to deliver. So we'll head here for the plains for the next commission. And then we can head to the leeway, do the 4th commission, hand what we need to hand in, and then also we can do the Archon Quest at the same time. I like to have a pattern to do things that makes our life simpler. There's nothing worse than being all haphazard all over the place. So I'm just keeping an eye on something. I've got to keep an eye on something that I think is going to play. PS5 is meant to drop at Set's shop today. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. Right, next commission, and it is over here. Defeat all opponents. Oh, okay. These 5 here, these were our opponents. Nicely done. I know we should be changing characters quite a lot when we're doing these kind of things, but I just feel like there's not much point some of the time. Because the Traveller does so much damage, especially against Hilly Charles. He seems to be, I think, the best option. Right. Nice Vaporize there. That guy's down. 1 to go, and this is the guy. Nice Vaporize reaction going on with him. So he's fire, so Barbara's the best person against him because of Vaporize. And he's down, so now we can switch. And the Traveller should make short work of him, hopefully. And before, when we was using loads of elemental reactions, I was swapping character all the time. Now I just don't see the need as much. Not against Hilly Charles. Bigger bosses, different story. Okay. Getting up. Do a little bit of mining just there. Yeah, no worries at all, Cabs. I really appreciate it. Right, so that is another commission done. Now we can head to Leeway, hand in the book for the first commission we started, which is just that one there. So it's fast travel to here. Hand in the novel, and then we can hopefully go back and carry on the Archon Quest. Now we know which Jade is the best. So it's the third sample of Jade, which was the best quality. But we'll do the Archon Quest. Depending where that takes us, we'll then look at some side quests. The plan is, like last big stream, quest lines, try and clear what we can. And hopefully do more than one this time, as we only managed to do one quest last time. But it was a very, very long quest, in 3.5 hours. Okay. Where are we handing this in? This novel is amazing. Okay, we're here. Just hand the book to the guy at the entrance, job done. Shall we take a sneak peek at the book? No peeking. We're not meant to look at it without him telling us. I was just trying to be honest, to be fair. Right, we can hand in the book. I have a book from Chang the Ninth. I thought it was Chang the North, but it's not. It's Chang the Ninth. He still writes. Oh, I remember now. He said something about entering a novel writing competition in Inazuma. What did you write about this time then? Last time he wrote about a book about Quicksing and kept consistently publish it for him. Even when it had been published, I still almost had a militive on my case. At least this time it's going all the way to Inazuma for a competition. They probably won't be able to trace it back to me. Give it here, I'll get one of the sailors bound for Inazuma to take it with them. I don't think Chang stands a chance of winning though. I hear a novel called A Legend of Sword is all the rage in Inazuma right now. The author for that one is also from Lieyu, though I don't know who it is. Thanks for bringing the book. Chang the Ninth had originally asked us to collect it. He'd even paid up front. Please take this for your trouble. We get a reward for some more of it. And we've completed the commission. So it's all 4 commissions finished. If download on PS4 and played it. To be fair, it's not normally my thing. But some of our subscribers suggested it, said we give it a go on live stream, so we did, and I've kind of been hooked ever since. We do play other stuff as well, obviously, but yeah, it's just got this real want to keep going with it. There's so much to do, see, and explore, which for a gacha game is normal, but at the same time, you're not pushed to spend money like most gacha games, if that makes sense. Obviously you can, but it's not you don't have to. And the story's really good. Some of them quite long, some of them a bit short, and you're pushed to explore as much as possible. And the more you explore, the more you find. I don't know. It's just something about it that draws me in so much, and for something that I never expected to enjoy. You had it on your PC. You can also play it on your phone as well. But like I say, we were pushed by some of our subscribers to give it a go, and I've not looked back. I think it's brilliant.
Which of them would you like?
Some of it takes a bit of getting used to some of the elementals. We want the third Jade. The third Jade was the best one.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers.
But yeah, if you get a chance to give it a go, I suggest it.
No problem. If
You like the art
have
style.
this
See,
one,
I've never
you
been a
can have
massive fan of this kind of art
We'll
style,
take
but
a box
actually,
of the third type of jade.
this has been the one that's pulled me in.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm.
And I like the fact some of the quests are very, very long, some are shorter.
This much top quality, not
There's
to
lots of
Lucas Jade
cutscenes.
for?
I like to say exploration is brilliant.
I suppose it would not.
It does
hurt
take a bit of getting used to some of the
We need
things you
them
need to do,
make
though.
implements for the rite of parting.
Parting.
And the community, everyone from the community
Dear.
of Genshin Impact that
I'd
I've
heard
met
the
so
rumors,
far
but
has been amazing.
given
That's
much
the other thing.
thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is
Bravely
it's hard to
Default.
believe.
I've not heard of that.
Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going
Okay.
incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights.
But yeah, if you get a chance, I suggest giving it a go. Like I say, the story's good.
Alas, all things must pass.
There's
Well,
not really anything
if
bad I can
this
say
is to
about
be
it.
used to
Some of it can be a
say
bit overly
farewell to Rex
complicated,
Lapis,
but
and I shall sell
it's
this
not that
to
bad.
you at
The
half the
crafting
price.
side of things is a bit
Are you sure?
difficult.
You didn't
Once
want
you
to
get used
even
to it,
give
though.
us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
For some reason, the autoplay keeps stopping. I don't know why.
Sure Rex Lapis
And the other
will
thing is,
clear your
developers are
sentiment,
constantly
right?
supporting it with new updates,
In the
new
safe
maps,
hands of
new
the
areas
Lieyu
to go to.
Chieftain and good, honest.
It's when
merchants
it's
such as
having the free
yourself.
time, isn't it? That's the
I,
big
for
thing.
one,
You've got to have the
believe
free
that
time.
Lieyu will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
3 a.m. when it should day off.
With me getting all sentimental
Probably.
like this, I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made
But yeah,
our
it's
choice,
the developers pushing
let's
it so
take
much.
this
They've got massive
knuckle-licked
plans
Jade
for it.
back.
There's loads of new stuff coming
Wait
out.
a minute.
New
You said
areas
it
to
was
go and
half
explore.
price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right.
So
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I
I'd
must have
definitely say
forgotten to
give it
do
a go,
that
even if
too.
it's not normally
Let
your
me
thing.
see.
So I've been pleasantly surprised.
As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies.
Unless you catch the
Another
stream instead.
oversight on my part.
Shane's taken away with money. A local Lieyu doesn't have money on their mind.
Oh, that won't do.
Yeah,
This isn't some small
well, we
sum.
generally stream at this time.
Oh, wait.
Monday to
Didn't
Tuesday,
Chad
Wednesday,
give us some
Thursday anyway.
advance
So you might
funds
end up
already?
catching us instead.
That's a relief. Have a
We've got the money. I've got plenty of money. I'm not worried about that. Money currently is not an
It's
issue
fine.
for us, but
Just
I
enough
have
for
been
half
told
price.
as
Though,
we
to
go
be
on,
honest,
it will
it'd be
become a
all
lot
right even
harder.
if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Eugene Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
look at you bossing
Yeah, it's early
everyone
morning
around.
for you, isn't
You
it?
didn't cough up a single
Whereas
mora.
it's morning for us, so it's 9:30 in the morning here. Right, we need to go and
It
get some more
seems
money.
that we must. I will keep that in mind.
But yeah, we're always
Thanks,
streaming
both
around
of
this
you.
time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, unless my physio changes, because that's why we don't stream on a Friday morning. Okay, we need to go and put the jade in the right place. Let's just check where we're heading. I always press that button. On most games, that button is the map button, apart from this one. Okay, we've got to head up. We've got to go and put the jade in place, ready for this rites of passage. Did say go up, so I'm assuming I'm heading in the right direction.
Feel free to take a look around.
It might not be though. It's going to be up there, isn't it? We'll go this way. We'll find our own way up, rather than use probably the designated path. Okay, here we are. So the jade goes here. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. There's the
We can
jade.
leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Well, what else do we need for the Archon?
Yes. I have yet
Yeah,
to
I don't
go
know what
and see
Bravely
Child.
Default is. I've not heard of it.
So, as for the jewelsmith's
Is some of it on your?
remuneration-
Have you got it on your channel? Have you? Because if so, I'll have a look this afternoon. We'll have to pay for the jewelsmith.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already
This is
rented
going to cost us a
location
fortune out of our own
and
money,
have
I
begun
think.
making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Lieyu Chising have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught.
That's a good
by the
point. We
villain.
were accused of killing
Although with that said, since
Rex
we got back
Lupus.
from
Well, we
Dwayne
didn't do it,
Coast,
but we
none
were
of
accused of
those
it.
pesky Monolith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Weird that we're okay to be here
Also,
after escaping previously.
Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Exuvia.
Oh, right, that's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So was this Exuvia hidden away by the Chising? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know.
You have a couple of videos up on it.
Surely
Cool, I'll
they
have a
must
look this
found all
afternoon
the
then.
evidence that there is to find here.
Yeah, I don't know why I've not heard of it. I haven't seen anything on your channel about it. I'll have a look, proper look.
These things are for the authorities in Eugene Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept
Playlist, yeah,
in the
absolutely.
Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Lieyu, which is to say
I
the
will
only
say something.
mint
I've not
into
seen
that.
much of your stuff come up on my
All
feed
the more
anytime
that
soon, to be
flows
fair. I
throughout
don't
the
understand
world
why.
is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event.
Yeah, I don't know why your stuff's not
As
coming up.
such,
I've just got your channel up
there is
actually on my
already
phone.
some limited information available.
Yeah, I've not been seeing anything from your channel for a while. I don't know why. It's a bit weird. Right. Sorry, we'll have a look at that later.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Lieyu, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes.
Right, perfumes are next.
Perfumes? Where will we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted.
Freshly
The quality
decocted. I
of
love
the
that word,
silk flowers
decocted.
we require is also special.
Silk flowers, we've got plenty
Silk
of those.
flower petals contain a fibrous material
I've
of
been
good
picking them up every time we
quality,
see them,
often
so
used in brocade
hopefully
making.
you have plenty.
Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving
You upload Mondays and
offerings to
Wednesdays 12 in
gods and
EST.
adepti.
Do you have the notification on?
It's time for Zhongli's
That, the notification's the bell, isn't it? Yeah, bell's on. But for some reason I've not been seeing anything.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Like your last upload was tell
We
me
shall go to
why
the merchants to
5 days
purchase
ago,
our
but I've not seen.
ingredients.
It never came up. But unless it gets unless on my feed there's other stuff that comes before it, and I'm seeing that, and I'm not going down enough maybe on my feed. Don't know. But notifications are on. It's a weird one. I'll have a proper look at it later. It might be a setting I've not done properly. But yeah, I did think when you popped up in stream that I'd not seen much of your stuff for a while. Wrong button again. I'm going to keep doing that. Right, so now we're heading to here. We can hand in our daily commissions whenever we're ready. To be fair, let's hand in daily commissions now. Grab all them rewards, then we'll go back. Still shows you're sub to me, so I don't know why you haven't. I know. I don't know either. I know YouTube does these things sometimes, though. You think everything's set up correctly and you should be getting notifications, and then suddenly you don't. It's not unknown for it to happen. To be fair, I've had someone else who asked me, you haven't seen my latest video?" I was like, "Well, I should have done, but I've not seen anything come up." Right, let's claim all the daily commissions. We've leveled up as well, so we can claim our rank rewards. Might just be missing it when you're looking up. Yeah, it could be. It could be me just not looking properly, to be fair. But I'll have a proper look this afternoon. Okay, we've leveled up to AR29, so we can grab the rewards for that. There we go. Nicely done. And we've got expedition rewards as well. We may even be able to do some ascension. It depends on what we've got. Right, expedition complete there. We can stick another person out here. There we go. And then if we head to Lieyu expeditions, we can collect these two. There's a new one there. Hopefully it's something different. Not really. We'll chuck someone else in. I don't really worry too much about expedition, apart from sending people out and grabbing the rewards. Right, the only thing we do need to look at is we just gained some rewards, and I want to just have a quick check. What have we got here? We've got some commission there, and we mined 10 items. There we go. Battle Pass rewards going up. YouTube is a pain in the butt sometimes to get over 50 notifications a day. I know, that's the thing, I get quite a few as well. from different people that I support and stuff, and sometimes it's just too much, isn't it? And that's probably why I'm missing it, to be fair. The thing is, there's so many people that I'm trying to support. I get so many notifications, and to be fair, I'm rubbish at names. So for me, trying to remember names is horrible. So that doesn't help when I'm trying to search which channel I have not looked at for a while. Okay, I'm just checking to see if we can ascend anyone. I know we leveled Sucrose up to 40, but I'm not using her currently. Just seeing if we can ascend anyone. I don't think we can. Not anyone that's useful at this point. Obviously, we've got people we haven't used yet. The other thing I want to look at, we did gain some artifacts. We gained a purple artifact. So I'll have a quick look what one it was. There we go, we've got a flower there. It's a Berserker. Our current Berserker, current is an Adventurer. I don't want to put the Berserker 4-star. So given HP attack. Attack's not bad though. We'll lose our Adventurer set if I put that on though. To be fair though, that might be worth having. Let's swap him to that. We are going to enhance it as well, because we're enhancing anything 4-star. Anything below that, there's no point. Have I got any 1-star materials left? Let's have a quick look. Yes, we have. We'll go to about level 4 currently. Right, last 1-star's done. Let's change that to 2-star again. All I want to go is get level 4 and we'll stop at that point. There we go. So that's done it a bit more. HP's gone up. So we've recovered the 1000 HP we'd just lost by changing artifacts, but gained other abilities because of it. So that's not a bad thing. It does mean we've got the 4-piece Berserker set now. So that's a bonus. This is what we gained. I knew we'd gain something. This is Skola's Ink Cap. Again, no good for us currently. We can't have Berserker set there. That's this one we need to change, really. That's the Adventurous set, which is kind of pointless for us now. So we've got 4 Berserker and 1 Adventurous, which doesn't give us that much. You're going to start this game today? Nice. You're only going to watch so much time. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. We're going to get off for now. Have a good rest of your day. You too, Cabs. And I'll have a look at some of your stuff later on today. Give you some watch time and I'll make a few comments and stuff as well. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for staying awake. Hopefully you get some sleep now. Okay, so we do need to change. We've got a couple of items here we do need to put on people. We're currently on a Berserker there. So let's have a look what needs changing. So she's currently got the Wineglass Martial Artist set. So the Berserker there is no good to her. There's a Scholar as well for Elemental Mastery. I don't think there's any other 4s to give her. No. Let's go to him. We're thinking more Elemental Mastery for him. He seems to... He's going to be a healer. I think eventually we'll get rid of Barbara, to be fair. He's currently using the Instructor set there. There's nothing there to give him. Nothing there. Nothing there. We'll have a quick look at Barbara. I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to help her currently. She's currently got the Travelling Doctor 4-piece, but she's a healer, so that's why we're kind of using that. I don't think there's any reason to give her the 4 stars then. So I think we'll have to hold off on those for the time being. Okay, but that's all done. So we'll now head to carry on the main quest, the Archon Quest. So we've done all our commissions, handed everything in. And we've done a quick check on artifacts. I don't check artifacts enough. I know this. It's something that I kind of need to pay more attention to. But it's just you forget about it. And it's only every now and then you think, right, let's have a quick look and see what we can change. What would help us. Especially when you're missing big attack bonuses and things like that. That's when you really notice it. Okay, next part of the Arkham Quest. We're looking for perfume. That's what we've been told we need for the Archon Quest. Got the Jade Stones already. Perfume it is. Okay, we're here. I think he's not going to show up immediately. Is it below us, or is he here? It's telling us it's here. I think it's below us, isn't it? Looking on the map. No, the map says it's here, but it's not showing up.
You can't beat the atmosphere here.
See what he has. Andre has. Let's not worry about that. I'm just trying to get the guy to show up. I've had this a couple of times. He doesn't always show up immediately. Unless he is below us, but I don't think he is. He's meant to be here. Just drop down. Oh, no, he is below us. For some reason, it wasn't saying down, but there we go. We found him. So we need perfume for the last rites. I don't know why we're asking for silk flowers. We have loads.
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
I'm not quite sure why we need to buy them.
Which kind would you like?
Which
The silky
kind?
ones.
The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants.
Servants.
Please refrain from
I don't think so.
attempts to contribute.
We'll go along with it, but
Now
no
then,
way are we
Please
servants.
peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their
We're learning a little bit about
conditions differ from their ancestral habitat.
Different things we pick up
Nevertheless,
in terms of what's the
these
best
are
and what's
fine
not.
specimens.
Not that I think we're going to notice the
Excellently
difference when we're
preserved.
finding these things out in the
Just
wild.
look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is
I'm still
distinguished
wondering
by
what the trap is
profusion
going to
of
be with this
petals and densely
Arkham
packed
last rites.
stamens, though its powerful
There's
scent
got to be a
gives it away
reason
just as easily.
that we're being
Lastly,
used
this
to do it.
strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
Okay.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today
No,
due
they
to
haven't. I found
geographical
loads.
changes over Liu's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
I found loads in the wild, so I don't understand why they're rare.
Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on.
Oh, Mr.
I shouldn't have pressed it. I pressed too early.
You're way too
I don't even need to press it. I pressed it.
So which
I should just
silk
wait for the
flower
autoplay.
did you want anyway?
Okay, so which silk flower are we buying?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh.
Again?
Palmer's
How can
not
I
happy
put
about that.
this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents.
Okay, fair
Like
enough.
several other tedious
So we need all
and
of them anyway.
complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question.
Okay. Oh, money.
Do you have any Mora on
We've got
you?
loads of more on us, so
You
it's not a
forgot
massive
to bring
issue.
money again?
But he never seems to bring money.
Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be
Is he
an
going to
offering to
give
the
them,
Lord of
give them to
Geo
us for free by any
himself?
chance?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify
Free of charge.
our Lord, they're free of charge.
Kind of predicted that.
Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liu's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
It's weird, isn't it? There's something more to that, I'm sure.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please,
Paymon's never happy.
it's the least I could do.
Good morning, Jennifer. How are you?
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around.
We're going to try
the
and
city.
find someone then.
Try the common folk, especially women.
Not particularly happy with the way it says common
We
folk.
get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the
So
perfume
we're going to walk
is ready.
around looking for ladies that smell nice.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
So I saw something flashing. Every time I see something
She's
flashing,
the master of the Liyue branch, right?
I've got to pick it up. So another book added to our list. Okay, we just need to go up now. We're looking for some nice smelling ladies. A weird one, that one. So I've got a feeling this Archon Quest is going to be quite long. Pretty much like last time when we focused on quests and it took us all string to do one. I think this will be pretty similar, the way it's going. There is a side quest to pick up here as well. That's something I probably should do at some point. Now I've got side quests everywhere to pick up.
Just call me.
I kind of we've got loads on our list. That's why I've not picked any more up. I think they all come back again. I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume they can be picked up at any time. Right. I think I've just gone past, but I just saw the viewpoint. Let's pick the viewpoint up. Add that to our archive at least. Okay. I think we're heading up. Or are we heading in? I'm trying to find out exactly. Oh, there we go. We'll speak to the Lan of the Adventurers Guild and see what she has to say.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Do you know how to make perfumes that you want?
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret?
I'm not sure if you heard me, Jennifer. I did say good morning, Jennifer, just in case. I don't know
Now
if
that
you
you
heard me or
mention
not.
it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qi.
Well, at least she's given us someone to go and speak to.
Right?
There's nothing worse than them
She smells pretty good.
not giving you any indication of who to speak to next. So that's something at least. Right, next person then. Didn't mean to go in the water, but we'll take the wet. There we go. Let's see if this lady can help us make some perfume, shall we?
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
I'm not going to say you smell great. There's no way.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps
Yeah, someone else who doesn't know how to make
confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
So someone else who doesn't know how to make it.
Have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
We haven't, no. That would be helpful if we had.
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
I think that's the person we're looking
that's
for.
Her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we
That
need.
is. That's exactly what we're looking for.
Getting somewhere.
So, next person to go and speak to is the person who makes homemade perfume. If only we knew that from the start, that would have made our life a lot easier, wouldn't it? So, are we allowed in? This is warehouse. I'm not sure if we're allowed in here. Kind of just gone in anyway. Feel like we're not heading in the right direction. I think we are. Thought for a minute we might not be, but I think we are. Here we go, shop assistant. See if they know how to make perfume for us.
Hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
Well, if we'd known you were there, we would have come straight to you.
We were coming.
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around.
To be fair, we weren't trying to be sneaky. We were just asking everyone.
You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety, or whichever one you're wearing. Whichever one you're wearing is a little bit too far, I think. We'll go for the bespoke triple silk flower.
3 in one go. My goodness.
Can she give us what we need?
You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
No, that's not it at all.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
We're being honest though, how is it?
Was right. People don't remember this
No, they don't remember
anymore.
this tradition. So some traditions everyone's been happy about, others some are not so
As
keen
one
on.
of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging
I don't know if
around
that's flirting or not. It seems a bit weird.
So, where is a good place for making sweet perfume?
I think we're going to the Gorge again. We've already been there once and did the Jade. I'm assuming we're heading back.
Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making
Okay,
some
maybe
perfume.
not.
There's
Because
no
we had to
need to
go
go
there
such
for the Jade, I
ridiculous
assumed
lengths.
it'd be the same place. And last time I
Somewhere closer
suggested
to
the
home
kitchen,
will do.
it was a wrong answer.
Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
But I got that one wrong. We're going the opposite. So, there we go. Right, we're heading to the kitchen to now make perfume. Something on the table. Let's grab what's on the table. Perfect. Another book. We're heading in here. Alright, what do we need to do for this?
I I've had a word with Chef
At least I'm
Mal.
assuming we're not going to
We
be
can
fighting
start work now.
hilly churls while trying to
Are
do
you
this
ready
one.
to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud.
I think there's a few
as my
innuendos going
assistant.
on in this we didn't actually pick up on immediately.
While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Right, we need to go and fetch some water then. The water is behind us, I think. There's the water. Draw some water. There's another book here. We'll take, don't want to sit, I want to just grab the book. There we go. Every time I see books, I'm just adding them to the archive. Right, we've got our water.
This water will do nicely.
It's just
now,
water.
I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench.
Right.
Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Now I'm hoping I'm not imagining this, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a few innuendos going on.
Juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water.
She seems, I don't know,
now take
a bit weird.
And try it out on your own using a nearby crafting
right,
bench.
Crafting bench.
Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Okay, we've learned how to craft. We now need to head to the crafting bench, and then we can craft all three essences. There we go. So, Golden House Maiden Essential Oil is the first thing we need to do. We haven't really used the crafting bench that much, so we do probably need to look at. So, confirm that. We actually don't need to do anything. It's just literally press them. Unlike the cooking where you need to do certain things. That is that done. Let's have a quick look what else we can craft. Unmoving Essential Oil Potion. Shocking Gushing. Weapons and Signus. So I think some of these may be used for levelling up as well. Right, that's them done anyway. Sticking with the story for the minute. Before I get sidetracked. And we're back.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all.
Right,
the essence
what's the
is
next
placed
stage?
into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
Right, we've got to focus on the heat then. Try not to overdo it.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
She seems, I don't know, there's something weird about her and what she's saying. I think there is a few innuendos going on.
And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I told you it's not like that. I was thinking of you the whole time. I'm not saying that.
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Well, we're not using them for that. We're using them for Rex Lapis. But Paimon wants to hear it.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one.
Do they now?
All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
I'm sure.
I'll leave you with some parting words.
There we go.
One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. not to go overboard. Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime.
We'll keep that in mind. I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. She was a little bit weird.
Over to the Statue of the Seven.
Right, Statue of the Seven.
He's probably been waiting a while.
We can head there now. We can take the perfumes, and that bit is done. If I actually head in the right direction, that would probably help.
A toast to our success.
Have I gone the wrong way again? Yes. So Statue of the Seven, we can now go and give the perfumes in. Where are we heading? This is Statue. I keep pressing the wrong button for map. Statue of the Seven. I'm just trying to work out where we're heading. We're there. Oh, it's actual Statue of the Seven. So we can fast travel there. There's no need to walk. We can also heal while we're there as well, which is a bonus. This may be the one that we changed. I don't know if this was the one that changed us to Archon or not. I don't know. But here we are. And let's go and sort out the perfumes now. There's a lot of talking in this quest, which isn't a bad thing. I like the fact there's conversations and it keeps the story moving on.
Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
The autoplay is working very slowly.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Lieyu, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Right, let's offer the Golden House Maiden.
Kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Valley Weaver.
This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
And Fate's Yearning.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies.
There you go. Something happened. Yeah, something happened there.
Ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
That's probably a bit of a stretch, isn't it?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Okay. They're definitely ulterior motives. There's something going on.
We finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near
next
Eugene
person to go and see.
If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
There's something else going on here. We just don't quite know what it is.
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he got to be so secretive this time?
Yeah, there's definitely something else going on. We just don't quite know what it is. That smells divine. Achievement done. So we'll quickly go and grab them rewards. There we go. There we are. More Prima Gems. We haven't got many at the minute, I must admit. We're quite short on Prima Gems. I think the last stream we managed to do 10 wishes. This time we're still quite a few short. Yeah, we're 1,200 short. I don't think we're going to get any for a while. Okay. So we're back again in Lieyu. Keep the Archon Quest going. We're doing it already, so we might as well carry on, see it through to its end. I'm curious to what they're planning. There is something not right with what we've been asked to do. There seems to be an ulterior motive, let's say. Either that or I'm just not very trusting. It could be the second, to be fair. Right, let's head back up and we'll talk to Madam Ping. What a name. Where the guards are happy for us to wander around after they were chasing us previously. These silk flowers are supposedly not around anymore. We'll grab some more, as they're there. Weirdly. Can't pick them flowers up, so Madam Ping's looking at them, I think. Let's see what she has to say.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts.
Okay.
If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that's the issue.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Lieyu?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter.
So they're saying that Rex
They
Lapis
are
is the
everywhere.
reason they're not blooming as well as they normally
Some
do.
say it was a F2P plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say?
So we'll
youngster?
find out now whether this cleansing belt, which is going to happily give it to us, or we're going to have to do something else first.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it
So
is
she's lost
exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait.
So we're going to have
that
to
long.
find where this cleansing bell is for ourselves by the looks of things.
We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves.
Paimon just call her Granny.
And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
Can we now?
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Okay. So it contains your house keys. The bell is all you own. In you go. Pay more.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside.
How is it inside the teapot?
You are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Okay. Touch the teapot. Where are we going? I knew it wasn't going to be as simple as to just give us the bell. Okay, so we're going to have to do... I'm assuming there's going to be some puzzles or clues to solve by the looks of things. So we've appeared into this area after touching the teapot.
Huh?
There's a magic bridge.
Where are we? What just happened?
That's a spider.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa,
The spider was attacking us.
sounds like Granny's voice.
Right, spider's
So,
down.
this is her teapot? What's going on?
Is there anything else to pick up while we're here?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while.
So this is all inside the teapot.
Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
So lots of slimes. Obviously we need to clean up the slimes. We can get some reactions though, can't we? Because we can do water to electro. Is a decent reaction. They are immune to some of that damage though, it is saying. But we're getting some reactions.
Ouchie. Go, Barbara, go!
I wonder if I could just change to him and do more damage as a straightforward attack. We are going to take damage over doing this, but the electro damage we was doing with the Barbara reaction didn't seem to really do much damage, so it's just easier just to hit him straight forward. Missed him completely there. There we go. Slime is down. Got another thing to press to then travel to the next part. I don't think there's anything else to pick up. I think they explode when you get too close. They do. There we go. There's nothing to pick up, I don't think, here. So I'm going to make sure there's nothing missed. Don't think there is though. So I'm assuming this will create a bridge. Yeah. Next platform. There's only one platform, isn't there, yet? Don't fall off. Right, what do we got here?
You notice? The cobwebs were
Missed.
made of elemental energy.
Yeah, I did notice.
How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Get a bit of damage. There's a spider there as well. Just seeing it by the far end. So Geo against Geo seems to produce the most damage from what I've seen. Well, it's immune to that Geo damage. Be aware of the spider. Spider's down. Obviously this was immune.
Go, Barbara, go!
There's Bennett. Let's got his shield back again. So we're going to take his shield down again. I would say... Did do a vaporise there. Nice little elemental reaction. It's not doing a massive amount of damage though, I must admit. We'll get some nice reactions with the fire coming out. It's not doing massive damage, is it?
Terra Smash!
Shield's down again. This time we now need to really focus the damage. Try and get rid before it actually gets the shield back. There we go. Good morning, Super Colby. How are you? So we've managed to defeat it. We've unlocked this. Is there anything else to pick up? I don't think so. Right, there's a wind here. So we're going up. And we're going across to the tree.
You know,
A new path has opened.
with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adept?
So it'll be between 9 and 9:30 UK time for me. How many hours ahead of me are you, Super Colby? I can't remember. What time is it where you are now? And then I can be able to tell you. I'm rubbish at keeping track of everyone's time zones.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptess. But don't they all live in Junyun Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
That's the only thing with elemental reaction I'm noticing. You don't do a massive amount of damage, and it may just be because of our levels and stuff more than anything else. You just don't seem to do a lot of damage with elemental reaction. Where's the big guy? Have I taken them all out? I thought there was still one left, but I think we've done it. Okay. Spider here, we've got to deal with the spider again. Didn't really do much damage there, but we can... There we go, spider's down. Right, we now have more here. So, these are ice and water. These, I think, will do a lot more elemental reactions now, especially with fire. Or pyro, I should say. It's actually working really well. I'm going to do Bennett's as well. So we get a lot of melts as a reaction here. Right, we just got the wet to do. The wet, the water one to do. I didn't mean wet. Obviously, if we had electro, would probably be a bit stronger against the water. But pyro works just as well. Because you get the vaporized reaction. And to be fair, the Traveller does hit hard. Right, we've got another cryo. You're 12:17, so yeah, 2 hours. So yeah, for you it'll be about 11, half 11 then. Unfortunately. That's the earliest though I can start in the evening, that's the thing.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up.
Okay, I'm doing well against these, it's just taking a little bit of time.
Let's light it up. Yeah.
Dust.
Just got his shield back end, isn't it? Right, one is down. One of the electro. I want to kind of the cryo one isn't too big a deal. We know fire can defeat him quite quickly. Just trying to get some reactions going, really, more than anything else. Barbara, we're just going to quickly use just because I want to heal. Got a little bit of a hit there. That didn't quite work in our favour. But yeah, we have dropped a bit of health, so I'm just going to heal everyone when we're doing this. I'm not going to do lots of damage. All I'm after is healing. Right, healing's finished.
Let's light it up. Adventure
Right,
time.
one electro down, one to go. And it's now the cryo. There we go. This bit's done. Let's just make sure we collectively. So yeah, so for you, thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. So tonight this will be 11 o'clock, half 11 for you. But it's only a 2.5 hour stream. Tomorrow morning we will do more. So we do more Black Flag tomorrow morning as well.
How many levels does this teapot
A lot of
have?
levels by the sounds of it.
It
Is
would be
anything behind
nice if
here?
we had one of these too.
There's a
Or
chest, so
at least we wouldn't have to
that's why I
camp
kind of look
outside.
everywhere. You never know you're going to find them. We did find a chest here. There we go. You never know you're going to find if you actually look around. Right, we're heading up then by the sounds of it. Where are we going next? Onto there. Okay, this teapot is massive. You wouldn't think it was, but it is. Considering it's just a teapot, I'm surprised how big it is. Right, we're finally here. I think we are. Is there anything else to pick up while we're here? No. Looks like we can finally get the cleansing bell. Took us a while to get through, but we've done it.
Found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
There we go, we can leave ourselves rather than waiting for it to leave for us. And there we go, we're out. So we now have the cleansing bell, we're just going to go and see what we need to go and do with it. At least there was a bit more than just talking for the cleansing bell. Some of the previous ones have just been a lot of talking and not much action. Whereas that was a bit more action towards it. And I do like the name Madame Ping.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an Adeptus? Let's have a look.
Adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time.
Now, I guess then she's not an Adeptus, would be my thinking.
As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Maybe she is.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Lieyu Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless...
So this has all happened before?
But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed.
Then surely,
now that you have come to
if you don't try and catch the person who did it
I guess
first,
that perhaps an old friend of
you allow
mine
them to get away.
finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it? Can I keep it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that...
Okay, so she's not worried about going and retrieving the bell.
Lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but...
So why couldn't he go himself then? It made out that he wronged her in some way previously, whereas it doesn't seem to be the case. But then, not everything is always as it seems with this, I've noticed. There's always times when you think you know what's happening, and actually there's something else hidden behind it. Right, we've done the teapot, so we can take the 5 primogems of that. And we are heading there. There's no fast travel to there. It's not massive, million miles away, to be fair. There's some more flowers up here. Let's grab these quickly. we could use them for crafting. We kind of know what they're used for a bit more now. So the silk flowers. Right, and we're back. We've got the perfume and we've got the cleansing bell. So interesting to see where this all leads to. Obviously, it's quite a long quest, but then it is the Archon Quest, so I'm not surprised.
It's in
this
good
one
condition.
is long.
Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Okay, we're getting there.
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us.
Paimon never really wants to push anything. I've noticed that.
You have the time. You can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed
the teapot was definitely
good.
interesting. There was a little bit more depth to the teapot than we knew.
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Kites?
Ooh,
After everything we've got so far, why a kite?
Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites
Good morning,
are
Jesus.
Children's toys, yes.
How are you?
But they also play various symbolic roles in Liu's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites
I take it he's not going to bring money again. It's unlikely he's going to bring money with him, isn't it? He doesn't so far.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay, so we've done the realm within quest complete. Now we're on downtown. Go and buy the kites. I should be able to just... Didn't mean to get wet, but at least we should be able to just go down. But yeah, I assume he's not going to have money, because he never seems to have. So it may be on us to buy them. Okay, this lady here, hopefully she has the kites that we need. Why kites though? We've done perfume, we've done jade, cleansing bell.
The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I suppose 7 kites does make sense.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, and jade pottery.
He seems to know Liu's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to
You've
share
never ate
fun
pork,
things
how
with
does it taste?
Children's toys are very fun things.
Like pork. I know that sounds really weird, but if you take the 4 main meats, pork, beef, chicken, and lamb, they all have individual taste to that meat. So there's no real way of describing it. So have you never had a sausage then? Because the sausages are pork.
But this craft itself has been home.
Is it a religious thing or is it
of
just personal choice? I'm curious now.
I have made kites in Lieyu for 40 years.
I know some people view pigs as unclean, don't they?
Passed down from my ancestors.
So I can understand people not eating them. Religious, right, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
These are decorations used
I can't really describe it, to be fair. Just because it tastes different to everything else.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines.
I would say your closest thing to that tastes like it would be crocodile. So crocodiles taste very fishy kind of pork. That would be the closest thing I could say that tastes like pork.
These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
You've never eaten cheeseburger? How come you never eat a burger? Because that's beef, isn't it?
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a
Is that for the same
grasp
reason?
on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro-Archon.
It's amazing when you speak to people like
These
yourselves
markings of tree
and
and leaf
Cass,
do honor to
like
wisdom
Cass,
and the passage of
when I
time.
spoke to him, he's never seen the snow
All
before.
this on a single kite.
Which,
truly
when you're
astonishing.
in places, you take them kind of things for
Justice flows
granted.
across the surface of the
So I always
waters.
find it interesting
War
speaking to people that
rages
haven't
like a
experienced the things I've experienced,
As
because
does that which the
it's so
Cryo-Archon
different.
once. Yes. These details are
Tiny crocodile neither. Okay, fair enough.
The compliments of a learned man.
Yeah, that's the closest thing
truly
I'd say that tastes like pork is crocodile.
Well then,
I
Granny
can't
Shan,
think of anything else
I
that
shall
comes
take
close
these back
to it.
with me.
But it's difficult to try and
As
explain.
for
It's
the
like,
payment,
how do you tell someone what beef tastes like? Because you can't. That's the thing. It's one of those
allow
weird
me.
things. Not kosher. Oh, good point. Yeah, good point. I hadn't thought of that.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I would say that
I
tastes
see Mr. Zhongli's the
similar
same as
other
ever.
than that.
When paying,
But yeah, it's
when
not an
getting
easy thing
others
to
pay for
describe
him, he
either.
neither looks at the price tag nor his
But it's like
wallet.
any
He
food.
knows a great
Sometimes
deal
it's
about money,
so I
and
try
about
and
the
describe how
trials of the
something
common
tastes.
man.
It's just different.
He just doesn't
It's
consider
difficult to do.
poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
So do you eat beef, chicken?
Or perhaps
I assume.
you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
child, you are as
No,
fond of
exactly.
jokes
That's
as
the
ever.
thing, isn't it? You can't explain
Well then,
how chicken tastes because it
since we've
tastes out of
purchased our
chicken.
kites without
That's
incident,
the issue.
There's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
So why have you never eaten a cheeseburger then?
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Well, we've already realised that he doesn't bargain. He just doesn't bring money and just says, "Do I have it
Seems
all?"
I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
He's trying to get information out of us. Okay, so now we're heading to find 3 people to come and help us. I said this was a very long quest, and it definitely is going to that. So here's one dock worker. Oh, press the wrong button. His name is Toe. What if it's the big toe or the little toe? What do you think?
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Okay.
Adventure. Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
So we're sending him to find 5 crystal flies.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 more.
15,000 more. Good job we're not paying. Do we? Yeah, we'll agree. I'm not gonna. There's no point in arguing the money. I don't
Pleasure
think
doing business with
it
you.
would work to try and argue the money. Right, 1 person done. 2 more to find. Got a side quest there. We can eat most of the birds, we can't eat insects, and we can't eat most of the animals. Okay. To be fair, not many people eat insects anyway, do they? So that's not a massive one. Tick. So we've got Toe and now Tick. I wonder if the last one's Tock. And you can't eat most of the fishes. Oh really? I thought you could eat fish.
I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%.
I didn't know that. I just assumed
So
you
what's
could.
the job?
Let me see.
So then, okay.
We
So
are
what's
still
your
missing
favourite
some
meal
wooden
then?
Implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
So we want him to fetch 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
I'm just going to agree to it. I'm not going to try and negotiate. There's obviously a reason behind this.
You're a straight shooter, huh? We have a deal.
Okay, so 2 of the 3 done. We now need 1 more person to come and help us. And they are over here. it would seem. I think they're below us. How are they? I thought they were below us, but maybe they're not. Oh, it's there. Tack. So we've got toe, tick, and tack. Tic tac toe, 3 in a row. That's what that's from. I knew I could think. Oh, there was something behind these 3 names. Tic tac toe, 3 in a row. That's what it is.
Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Spent quite a bit of money.
Expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
We've not negotiated any of these prices.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Well,
what a surprise.
You may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus,
He just
I
does
will
pay.
simply pay the whole sum.
This is all you've got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than one?
Warmer?
How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what
So
you're
what's
offering
shawarma
right
then?
now.
I know it's going to be difficult to explain, I'm assuming, by text, but just, yeah. What kind of meal is that?
A high quality lotus head.
My favourite meal is probably something simple. Something like, I say simple actually. I really, really enjoy, and my other half is amazing at making it. I really enjoy a good, hang on, I can't even think of the name of it. I've got a lotus head. I'll carry this on while I'm thinking about it. What's it called? Why can I not think of what I want to say when I want to say it? Bear with me a second. I will find it, what I might be talking about.
And it's not often that I get to use such fresh and high-end ingredients.
Moussaka. That's what the word I was after.
Well, I'll head to Eugene
I love moussaka.
I won't be late.
With meat or vegetarian, either one. I think the flavour of moussaka is incredible. And it is one of my favourite meals. Yeah, it doesn't bother me if it's vegetarian or with lamb in it. Either way, I'll eat it. I just love the combinations more than anything else. So yeah, I'd say that's probably my favourite food, to be fair.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
We haven't got any money left over.
With some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next
The way the money was being spent, I guarantee there's nothing left over.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
There's no way he's going to leave the vault open.
Does that mean you know what he's after?
Oh, you forgetting what happened in Monster.
Yikes! You're right!
Moussaka. So Moussaka is... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. So Moussaka...
I don't know what's gotten
I think it's originally from Turkey.
Just what is this about?
It has aubergine in it.
All of a sudden.
What else has it got in it? Too many things I'm trying to concentrate on.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of...
Similar to lasagna, I think would be the easiest to say, but without pasta. So
everything okay?
Everything is fine.
It's not Turkish. I'm wrong. It's Greek. So I'm just looking at where it's from. I couldn't remember myself.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
So you've got, it's a Greek dish and it's layered. With aubergine, lamb, or you can always just put other vegetables in it. What else has it got in it? Onion, cinnamon. So it's got a little bit of a spicy kick to it, and then you've got a bechamel sauce on top, which is a white sauce. But you also, with the sauce, you add in different soft cheeses, and it goes really crispy on the top. It's just, yeah, it's got a very, I wouldn't say a spicy kick to it, but it's got a really nice cinnamon undertone when you've done it well. But yeah, it's definitely that's a food that I really enjoyed, moussaka. I didn't realise it was Greek. I always thought Turkish. But yeah, no, it's actually Greek. Well, you can make it completely vegetarian. You just don't use lamb mince. You just put other vegetables inside. So it's similar to lasagna, but instead of the pasta sheets, you use aubergine instead. But you could make a nice, with the same spice mix, you could make a nice vegetable mix instead, quite easily, with different beans and pulses, and then layer it that way. So yeah, you can definitely make it kosher. Yeah, you could easily make that kosher. It's all about the flavour and the spice mix more than anything else. Right, we're just going to grab the achievement we achieved. I like grabbing these as we achieve them, it just makes life a little bit easier. There we go. So we completed that part of the quest, but the quest is still going. Where are we heading next? We are heading far end of... Here, we are going to fast travel. It doesn't take long to fast travel, so it makes sense. We're carrying on the Archon Quest. There's obviously more going on to this than first meets the eye. So I'm curious how we're being used, because there is something else going on. Okay, so we're heading over there. We're going to the pharmacy now. It's quite surprising to have a quest that's keeping us quite in one place, in Lieyu itself. A lot of our quests have had us here, there and everywhere. This is keeping us quite settled. Let's see what's going to happen.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Where's the receptionist?
in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh?
Where are they?
Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and...
Paimon's afraid.
Bring up the rear.
Find the source. Okay. That's the receptionist then.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Is she a zombie? Paimon, you're going to talk about height. We're going to take the mickey out of Paimon.
So height is no restriction.
Paimon does float.
Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead?
Yeah, sounds a bit weird.
Can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Okay, that gets a little bit weird, but okay.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl.
I was not expecting to meet a zombie.
Incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
I like the way Chi-Chi speaks. It's quite very in keeping, isn't it?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
It's just weird to meet a zombie. I wasn't expecting that.
We didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi.
Okay, so we're obviously going to need to do something for Chi-Chi.
Fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind.
This quest is getting a little bit more weirder and weirder as we go along.
Transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Lieyu, the art of the deal is
What's the notice? Everyone pronounces Lieyu differently. Depends who you're talking to.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what with the witch at where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Lieyu from external threats.
It's quite a cool invention, to be fair.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Lieyu inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the Coco Goat.
The Coco Goat is a legendary animal.
Oh, okay.
An adeptabeast.
That'd be why then.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Coco Goat is a legendary animal. An adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from,
I'm loving the conversation.
also don't know.
Do tell us if you remember anything else you do
Let's start
remember.
by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some
Right,
clues.
we're going to go off to the Guizhong Ballista then. It's a chance to explore a little bit as well. We haven't had much chance so far during the stream because we focus on missions. I don't know if we've got a fast travel point marked up for it either. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's actually not that far away. We haven't got a fast travel because the nearest one's there. So it would be handy to grab the fast travel whilst we're there. It's over there. We'll do. We'll go up this side. But yeah, we'll grab the fast travel whilst we're in range. I think that's probably the best way. Stamina recover a little bit. But definitely I don't think we've been here. If we have, I don't recognise it. There is a side quest here as well. It's above us. I don't know if the side quest is above us. Is it above us? Okay, so our fast travel point is actually over here. And I think that's above us as well. Oh, why is there an enemy? So I was always calling these rabbits. They're not, they're petals. I've now been informed.
Off we go!
We don't have to fight them, admittedly. We could have just carried on where we was heading, but... While we're here, it's probably worth taking them on. And to be fair, Shang Li, she packs a punch when she gets her main ability out. We did a lot of damage then. Right, nearly got this one down. I don't want it to shield. Oh, we're taking some damage though. How about Bennett? Let's see if we can get Bennett in. She's taken a bit of damage there, more than I wanted to.
Everybody stand back!
No, that's better. Okay, can we survive this? This is not going as well as I thought it was going to. I think we've done it. No, one more. Come on.
Let's light it up!
There we go. Whopper Flower is down.
Adventure time!
A little bit more tricky than I was expecting. Right, we've got to light these up to get a chest. We are trying to do the quest. I just took a slight detour as we was trying to get the teleportation at the same time. Yeah, yesterday my mum found lots and lots of blood in the bus station. She filled the place in it clean, so we clean that up instead of sending it. Okay. To be fair, if there's no body, the police probably here would do the exact same thing. Right, we don't want to climb up that way. Yeah, if there's no body or anything like that, it's just blood, our police would do the same thing, to be fair. just because there's no point. Because there's nothing they can go on. Well, I can understand the reaction. You know, you want the police to come out and help, and they don't bother. Right, there's one in the bush over here. But yeah, send me the video. I'll have a look after I finish the stream. Right, that's number 3. Right, we're looking for one more to light up, which will then give us the chest. Some of these can be quite well hid, I've noticed at times. It's not outside, I think. It'll definitely be inside. Just finding out where. Kind of got to look everywhere. It may even be. It can't be above us, I wouldn't have said actually. So it's going to be here somewhere. I don't think it's going to be through there. No. It's going to be in here somewhere, isn't it? It's just finding out where. Like I say, that one's hidden in a bush there. I didn't spot it immediately. So I would expect others to be the same. Anything on there? No. Right, there's one on there. Can we see this other one? Might be even up the stairs, to be fair. Anything by the stairs? Oh, I found a chest though. We'll take that while we're here. You already sent it. Cool. Well, I'll have a look after stream then. But yeah, I can understand your mum not, you know, wanting someone to come and deal with it now. But yeah, I think ours will do the same thing, to be fair. Oh, there's the last one. There we go. Perseverance paid off. We've gained the chest. There we go.
It's a miracle.
Fillet blade. I think the fillet blades. I don't remember seeing one of those before. Right, so the whole that is new. Not sure what it's for, but we gained a fillet blade. Now, the whole reason we were here instead of going straight for what the actual quest we're on was because I wanted to get the fast travel picked up. How high do we need to climb? Not that high. Since we're already here, it made sense to try and grab the teleportation. But it may be a little bit harder than first seemed. Do we need to heal at some point? Well, we can wait until we're in a fight really to heal. It's going to be above us, I think. How high is it? Is it climbable or is it not? Actually, we could climb this one and then rest and then go again, possibly. Stamina's close, but we're up. I think there's one more to climb. That's a stamina recharges. Yeah. We should make it. There we go. One more little hill. Just a little one. Come on, nearly there. And there we are. Teleportation. We have gained. Right, we can carry on the quest again. Bus station looks like it's out of a horror movie. I can imagine, to be fair, because if it's quite a lot of blood. So when you see things like that, you do think, how has someone survived that? If it's that kind of amount of blood, because you can only lose a certain amount before there's no coming back from it. I'm just seeing if there's anything to grab. There is another chest over there, but I don't think we need to grab that now. There's something on top of there, but I'm assuming we have to fight. We're looking for the ballista, which is round here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's just decided to show up. That is the ballista. So we'll gently glide down. Let's see what happens there. We've got to inspect it. So I'm still checking if the shop I'm expecting to drop PS5 today is actually going to do it or not. Not currently. Okay, let's have a little look.
It's huge.
Must be quite shocking as well when you first come across it. It can't be a nice thing to come across.
How do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your
I think Paymon's taking the mickey out of him a little bit.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged.
I think I'm going to be glad we got the teleport now, because I've got a feeling we're going to have to be all over the place.
There is a military supply
grabbing
post
things
from that period somewhere inside the pass.
Is that
If
in
we
that
can retrieve
door
the spare
there?
parts from where
By
they're
any chance?
stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So,
Well, a ballista's easy enough to put together. Making it automatic is the bit I don't get.
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic.
Do you now?
With
What a
the parts in
surprise.
hand, I could at least tinker with it.
So we need to go and find the parts. Okay. Tree spare parts.
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
I would say it's in there, but I'm heading. Oh, the reason I was heading up was because there's a treasure chest up here. So I was going to head up here first, grab this chest,
Is this
and then I think it's the window we've got to go through. Can I go through the window? Yes, we can. I know it's not quite Assassin's Creed, but I kind of assumed we'll be able to get through the window. Well, it's chests here. How do I destroy the chest?
Terra Smash!
There we go. Terra Smash. Downside is,
Board on the road.
Self a little bit stuck. Gotta grab all the chests first, don't we? Anything else in there? Pick up? Nothing new. We're still looking. Oh, we got a 2-star clover. Nothing brilliant. We're still looking for.
Board on the road.
There we go. Repair. Oh, so we've actually got all the pieces now. That worked really well, didn't it? We still need a better spear. That's the one thing I think we're really lacking. Is a better spear. Oh, okay. We stand on that. We open the doors. There's hilly shells that way. Back to the ballista. We can fix this. There we go.
Ah, these parts look useful.
Well, they should be. Hopefully.
One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh. Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Ah.
It even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
But where's the? There's some people.
Just what do you think you're doing?
It's a treasure hoarder.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Don't seem too pleased what we did.
A Guizhong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Huh. Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind
It's meant
of its
to
own.
protect Lieyu.
Last time we approached the mountain, and nearly skewered one of our guys.
So it's doing its job,
A
basically.
few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces! And that's if you get out of this alive!
Okay, fight time then.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish
I
gain.
wonder if we're going to get the chance to use Zhongli.
Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Hopefully we'll get a chance to use him just to see what he's like. No.
Terra Smash!
I thought we'd at least get to use Zhongli in a fight, but it doesn't seem like it.
Let the show begin.
I needed to heal everyone anyway, and everyone's wet, so I can actually get a reaction going. You know, we get a nice reaction there. Use Shangling. That should get a few reactions. And the Traveller packs a punch anyway. Bennett's also got his. So there'll be a nice reaction there with the rain. Oh, we got hit off there.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Back up.
Adventure time.
Nice vaporize reaction. Because of the rain, you're always going to get a vaporize, aren't you? That's the thing. You've got to take advantage of that. So good. It's a good reaction. It's going to do a decent amount of damage with vaporize. The Traveller can finish him off. So he's still alive? Oh, there is someone still below us. Not anymore. Oh, we got more. Should have guessed. Nice crystalline reaction. Now constant vaporize. Because it's raining, Pyro is definitely the best thing to use when it's raining. Back to Bennett. There's some nice vaporizers.
Off we go.
Thing is, the only one that really packs a punch is the Traveller. The rest of them we're looking for reaction.
Quick!
Right, one down. Oh no, he's not quite down. I thought he was. He's not. He's down. One down there, one down here, hopefully.
Have a little taste.
I think he's down. One there. We've got one guy left. Where he's disappeared.
Terra Smash!
And he is down as well. Now there's more coming in. Thought that was it, but no, not quite.
Everybody stand back.
We need a heal as well, so.
Get out of here.
Let's dance.
Right, now we can heal everyone with Barbara. She's not going to do a massive amount of damage because everyone's already wet, but it's a chance just to heal everyone. The Traveller's got low health. Just trying to use the opportunity to heal everyone. Not expecting a massive amount of damage, but it's all about healing at this point. Alright, Shangling.
Nice and spicy.
Nice reaction there. And even better reaction now. Constant vaporize. She just attacks so fast. It just you don't do. It shouldn't do a massive amount of damage just yet. We haven't got that quite right, but she does attack so fast. We've actually knocked them all downstairs. I'm assuming they're going to come back up for us. I would guess, but currently not. Nice crystalline reaction there. Where are they? Oh, here. Right, one down. Another one there. And we got another one. Is he below us further? He is, isn't he? We must have knocked him miles down. Trying to see where he is. Where is he? Oh, he's there. And he's down as well now. I think that went quite well by the end of it.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong Ballista working, but where's our Coca-Goat?
A search using the Guizhong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby.
Bear with me a second. I'm just going to take that off automatic. I just need to bring my other half. There's money going out of my account. My other half's got that card. But she should be at work, so bear with me a second. Just want to make sure she's the one spending the money. Bear with me 2 seconds. There we go. That's the downside to online banking. So a transaction's just flashed up on my phone to say that it's just happened. It's counted as 11 o'clock this morning, and that's the card my other half always has that I put money on for shopping and stuff when it needs topping up. And she should be at work, so I just had to ring her just to say, are you at work? Are you gone somewhere else to pick something up? And actually, it was money she spent last night after she blocked the kitchen sink, and it just gone on for today. So there's me thinking, is it real? Is it fraudulent? It just seemed a bit weird, but there we go. At least I know now. It's not a dodgy transaction.
Technology should have no trouble detecting
a few hours later than it was actually spent. Because it shows up as today. That's the problem.
Which means Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive.
Well, we took out all these treasure hunters.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a Cocoa Goat, and review our next step.
Okay.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
While we're here, I did see another treasure chest nearby. Yeah, we can head back to the pharmacy. There's a treasure chest over here. There's little healing shells in the way. So while we're here, it makes sense to take these on. And see if we can grab that while we're here. They're not going to be that difficult to see. Ah! Didn't mean to go down that far either. Okay, up we go. I can't climb. Okay, that's annoying. How do I climb up there? So I couldn't get over the edge. Should be able to this way though. Try not to get knocked off by them though would be the bonus, I think. Right, we're up. I only want the chest. While we're here. Just made sense while we're here to grab it. The Traveller is getting attacked badly. I'm going to need to heal him. I think there's some below us as well. But it looks like we're going to have to take them out. Barbara's damage is okay though, she's doing okay. It's not as quick as it probably could be, but we're just constantly healing. Right, there we go. The Traveller can take these out pretty quickly. We obviously haven't... Oh, exquisite chest, there we go.
A reward on the road.
That's all I was doing it for, was for the chest. I wasn't worried about anything else. Is there anything under here? Oh, there's more hilly shells down here. I think there's another chest as well. It's quite an enclosed space, this one, though, isn't it? Oh, another one down. Is there one here? Yep. So we could have missed this chest if we hadn't been looking. There we go. I don't want to cook. I want the chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
There we go. A few more Prima Gems. Not a massive amount, but it's a few more. And we have grabbed the 2 chests that I could see were here already. There is also a side quest nearby, but we don't need to do it now. So we're heading back to the pharmacy, which is there. We could actually go there by foot. Just because we're nearby. I've missed something there as well. I think it's above us. Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't know why they did that. Where are you going to take... Are you going to take us back, are you? I think I did see where this goes to, actually. So definitely worth following it. At least it's another one done, another reward gained. If we don't end up going back this way. There we go, it's in the middle there. And there's a chest. Nice exquisite chest for our troubles.
Answer from this world?
Didn't delay us too much. Okay, we can head back through. And now the plan, head back to the pharmacy. Fix the ballista but can't find this Cocoa Beast. Whatever that is. And again, we've managed to do commissions today. We've got, what, another 45 minutes of the stream left. We've done 1 quest. There's a pattern emerging for these big long quests, isn't there? But because they take time, there's a lot of talking. And I don't see that as a bad thing. You just don't seem to achieve... You don't feel like you've achieved a massive amount, but... You know, there's only so much you can do. In 3.5 hours, I suppose.
Forgive us. We were unable to
back at the
fulfill
pharmacy.
our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed. Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden? Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk.
Okay, so the Adeptabeast is for the...
Sorry.
Why she wants it is for the milk.
I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down.
I bet it's the thing on her forehead.
Did I
Or on the back of
put
her head, I don't know.
Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Coconut milk's just from a plant.
Huh?
She didn't mean Cocoa Beast, did
I owe
she?
you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Lieyu proverb goes, all things are random and,
They're making out like coconut
so
milk's
how
really
are you
difficult to get
supposed
hold
to
of, but
predict
surely it's not that
anything?
bad.
Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Oh, okay, so it is from a plant, but obviously Kiki didn't know that.
Seems Chi-Chi took this
Chi-Chi, not
pretty
Kiki.
hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Someone else new we're meeting today?
Might I ask who?
Nemo, I'd guess.
Ah, how rude of me.
Baizu.
I'm Baizhu,
Okay.
boss of
Baizu.
the pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
guessing a
boss.
Nemo.
Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi.
Snake's talking.
The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Hopefully, we'll finally get what we're after.
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora, top quality.
3 million?
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Chising have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
Wow.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much
I think
more.
I've got that much already,
As for
but
Mr. Zhongli,
obviously I don't want to
he's
spend
around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Child?
20 minutes later. Have we gone back to Child?
Coco Goat! Coco Goat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Well, he obviously knew it wasn't real.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into.
It wasn't really a mess.
Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baizhu, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the F2P Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the F2P could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the F2P infiltrated businesses with stuck
Yeah, it's a lot of
deals,
fuss over
but
coconut milk, isn't it?
so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baizhu, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000.
So 10,000 more off by setting it up.
Zero difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baizhu, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Why would you pay that kind of money? Okay. Obviously, child's paying
that
for
lot
it.
is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
So judging by his colours, I'm assuming child is pyro.
So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child.
Ah.
They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia?
So he's had someone spying on us this whole time.
I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Lieyu saying goes, the walls have ears.
Right, we have the everlasting incense. Now we've got to put that in place as well now. I'm just going to grab the achievement we've just got. There we go. That is done. So now let us head and put this in place. It's quite a bit of fetching and carrying. There's a lot of story to go with it. So it hasn't seemed boring at any point. But it's definitely a lot of backwards and forwards. Mind the wrong. I thought I was heading. No, I'm heading the right place. We're heading the right way at least. Yeah, definitely a lot of backwards and forwards. Surely this is the last item we need. Surely. I don't know for sure. I love the fact that the tic-tac-toes in it though. I think that's brilliant.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd.
Odd?
Definitely. I'm not sure if we've been living the high life experience struggles of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal. Oh,
okay.
Yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall, praised throughout Lieyu.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Right, meeting by the harbour. So we're not going to do this yet. 30 Prima Gems for that. We've got to wait until the appointed time before heading there. We can make time fast forward, to be fair. We'll grab the achievement first. Another 5 Prima Gems. Nice. So we may as well head. Can we head there now, or do we have to? I think we have to wait. So we can actually speed time up. I haven't done this very often, but I believe we can. I thought we could. Time. There we go. So we need to wait till 6 o'clock. So 1800. That's what we're after. That'll do. Hello, the Hi-Ho Man. How are you? Good morning. Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Okay, we're there. Now we can travel to where we need to go next. So wherever he's going to treat us for this meal. I'm just hoping he actually brings money this time. Otherwise, it's not going to be much of a treat if we're paying for it, is it? Okay. There he is. Ready and waiting for us. Could be better at holding strong.
You're here.
I hope everything does get better.
I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt.
Are you up early where you are?
The owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Lieyu lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all
I think we've been there, haven't we?
eyes?
One in the clouds.
This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork
And why?
that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down
comfort,
from the
which
deck on
relapses
the
and got a
world
second round of
below.
casting tomorrow.
Behold,
Or this morning.
The
Oh, sorry to hear
glorious
that.
sights of Lieyu Harbor,
I don't know much about comfort, to
stretching
be
out
fair.
far and wide.
Doesn't sound good though.
They say that when Lady Ningguang
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
important
Hopefully he
affairs,
gets better soon.
she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window.
Should really be getting in the sleep while I can. Yes, this appointment is in hours, but hard to sleep for you, so the stress ain't helping. That's the thing, when it comes to your children, you worry, don't you? That's the thing. He should provide pretty routine stuff. Well, that's the main thing, as long as he should be okay.
Like ink stains and white snow.
But yeah, when it comes to your children, you can't help but worry.
The rarest
Even if you
treasures
know
in the
it's
land
not going to be that bad,
brought by
you
the
still worry
paper
about it.
snow.
It's difficult not to.
For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
The child and the wife must hold a lot of the weight for being a stoic one while she falls apart a bit. Yeah, it's only natural though, isn't it, for the mother to be
These are but scraps
really
of
worried.
and yet they
And like you say, all you can
guide
do
Lady
is be
Ningguang's hand.
supportive and
Such is their
do what you can to help.
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay a step or two ahead.
Oh, okay, I've heard the name, but I didn't know much about it, to be fair.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Lieyu locals talk about her.
So is it curable then? Do the cast make it? Does the cast put the foot in the right position? And will that solve it permanently?
Right at Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who
Cast and
returned
feet
from
weakly into
Jueyun
more correct
Karst.
position. So how long before it's more than likely completely fixed or healed? I don't know which way
I
to
am
say
not
it.
with the Monolith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Lieyu Chising. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yua High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
New character that we just met, Ganyu.
Well, in concrete terms,
A
I am the
Tessin
corporate secretary for the
Omni.
Chising.
No idea what that is.
I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Let me have a look.
We were literally just talking about her.
My
I'm curious now.
apologies, you who have returned from
Every time
Jueyun
I see
Karst.
something I don't know, I always
am
want to see what it
duty-bound
is and
and
learn
cannot
about it.
extend my courtesy to you in full. But
That's
I have
right.
with me a letter from
Money.
Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Oh, okay, so I'm assuming it's just manipulating the foot, isn't it? That's the idea. With a few months of casting and the surgery to extend his Achilles tendon. Okay. Oh, obviously, yeah, because if your foot's pointing a certain direction, it's going to be the Achilles tendon that's grown like that. It would be different length, wouldn't it? Ah. See, the Achilles tendons, that's one of the things the surgeon on Friday is going to look at. Because mine is shortened from my accident. That's one of the many bits of damage we did in the foot. But I've shortened my Achilles.
From the Lieyu at Chising. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money.
It can't be nice for him though as well to go through that, especially wearing a brace at night and stuff. But do you think he'll be permanently corrected, or do you think he'll be okay, or he's determined as hell though and learned to take off his boots very early on? It's been a struggle and an eventual relapse. Oh, okay. But I take it it's something that can be permanently cured eventually. It just takes time.
A rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Good. At least that's the main thing, isn't it? I know it's hard to see something like that far into the future, and you know, and the actual what you've got to go through first, being a bit difficult. But as long as there is that light at the end of the tunnel. Good morning, Brandon. How are you? We just doing the. I just want to grab the achievement. We've been doing the Archon Quest most of the stream, to be fair. Yeah, we've been doing the Arkham Quest all stream. We're now heading to the Floating Palace. So yeah, we've been doing the same quest for now nearly 3 hours. But then we did this last stream. We were just focusing on the story quest last stream, and we managed to do one quest the whole time. It's amazing how long some of them are, but that's not a bad thing in any way. Why is that not highlighted? Oh, because I'm not good at marked up. There we go. So we'll go through the round of casting, which should be about 4 to 5 weeks, and then give it another go with the brace. If it doesn't work and he happens to relapse again, there's a permanent surgery. Oh, okay. So I wouldn't want a surgery though. I'm assuming you're hoping that the casting helps. And the braces, and hopefully he doesn't have to go through surgery then. Much more involved with retaining a piece of tension from elsewhere and stitching it in place. Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. But like I say, hopefully it does get sorted, and he's better for it going forward. Oh yeah, definitely a last resort. That definitely sounds like a last resort. But that's like my surgery. They don't like operating on things like that. And obviously I can't have it anyway because of the CRPS, but they've got to assess and make their own mind up. But yeah, going through that as an adult is scary enough. Going through it as a child, I can imagine it being even worse, to be fair. Okay, so we've got to head up here. My thinking is we take on these hilly trails, grab this chest, and we head up. Oh yeah, no, it's good. There is a permanent solution. Like you say, it's definitely the last case. Worst case scenario, isn't it? More than anything else. Right, we've got to get rid of the shaman ideally first. Knocks him off. Shaman's the one we want to take out. Shaman's down. No, it's the second shaman. Didn't see him. Need a heal. The traveller's got very little health. We haven't healed all day yet, and we are going to pay the price for that if we're not careful. Okay, let's use a bit of Bennett. Nice reaction there. Right, he's down. Back to the traveller as he packs the biggest punch. There we go. 2 more to deal with.
Terra Smash!
Oh, I missed him. We're still missing that big damage dealer. We have to rely on the traveller to do the majority of our damage. We can get quite a lot of elemental reactions, Damage has always been an issue for us so far. But we got the chest. We know we're heading up.
A reward on the road.
There we go. We're getting there slowly. Worst case, yeah, I got what you meant. In the UK, the bracing process ends at 2, whereas here in Canada, we can go on to the age of 7. Wow. Yeah, I had a quick look up when you said about clubfoot. I had a quick look up what it was, and our treatments don't seem to last very long. Weirdly, compared to what you're saying, so that's a surprise. Okay, there's a few things in here. Let's grab Geo Crystal Flies. I know there's a challenge in here, obviously. I don't know what the challenge is. I may have a quick look at it, actually. Okay, we're not just damaging them very much. A bit of damage there. Let's see if Bennett can do any damage. Not really. That did, though. There we go, we got some Jade. Right, what do we think the challenge is going to be? There's some more Jade here, actually.
Terra Smash!
Looks like we charged. We do it again. No, it's different. It's weird, isn't it? If they finish it so early here, you'd expect the process to be massively different, but it doesn't sound any different from what I just read up on. Come on, can't smash the Jade because of my thing's in the way. Oh, we got it. There we go. Perfect. Right, we'll have a quick look at the challenge. Oh, there's more Jade over here. Let's grab the Jade first.
Terra Smash!
Right, that's the Jade there. And I think there's still more around this side. Yeah, there is. There we go. We got the Jade. Right, let's have a look at the challenge. It's not too bad. Could have been worse. Go for the water. Little vaporized reaction going on there. We've got 2 minutes to take out both of these. Right, he's down. Back onto the Traveller because he can do the most damage quickly. And then we're just going to deal with the other one. 122 left. Right, where is he? So Barbara should do some damage here. Because we'll do Vaporize. Shields down. Now we're back onto the Traveller. He can do damage. And we should, hopefully, get this challenge done. That works really well. Challenge complete. Probably one of the easier challenges to come across. And then we go some more rewards for that as well. Nice. I think that went really well in the end. I was pleasantly surprised how well that went. Okay. Oh, there's also something we need to grab while here. If we try and climb up the side here, hopefully we can then... I didn't want to... That wasn't what I was planning to do. I was trying to get the Geo up. That was on the air there, but I couldn't get it for some reason. Instead, we've already seen the temple.
This is bad.
Your son will be free this year, so I thought eventually he might have thought it was behind them, but the child relapsed at the age of 2. Yeah, I haven't thought of that actually. That's bad. I don't know what happens if they relapse here. It's honestly a fair interesting defect. It sucks it was my kid, but I'm still amazed at how willing a child's body deflects and bend into a new position. That's the thing, while they're still growing, they're obviously able to manipulate the joints, aren't they? Yeah, good point, Ela. Heads and necks. Yeah, no. Exactly. The earlier you do it, the younger they are, they're more likely to bounce. Yeah, made of basically of rubber. Yeah, this is the thing. Kids do bounce when they're young, surprisingly. And also, they don't have a sense of fear. I find out with my boy, he's 6, nearly 7, and he doesn't have a sense of fear. Search for a way up. Okay, we've got to find a way up to the Jade Tower. Although it's just up here, actually. Anything else while we're here? There's a robot to take down with a chest. I'm not overly worried about taking him on. Where is this going to fly down to? As long as it's not going down, we're okay. Don't go down. Oh, we'll go that way quite happily. Wait, is he still going? I don't want to go all that way. I don't want to follow him all that way. Okay, there is something to activate here though. That didn't activate. Try that again. Your oldest will be 7 in February. Okay, no, I've got a stepson who's 19, and then I've got my own son who's 7 in, as he told me this morning, 20 days time, as he keeps counting.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. Obviously I don't want to... Can I don't know if I can jump to get that. No, I can't. Where's he gone below us? Can't see where he's gone. I also don't want to drop down. But I also can't get high enough. I don't think I can get it by force, can I? No. Oh, actually what I can do though, I can do that here and jump up, I would have said. Let's solve the issue by thinking laterally. Not quite there, are we? Can I do another one on top of that one? No. I was going to see if I can do another one on top. We're so close to getting it.
Terra Smash!
No, it won't let me do another one on top of it, annoyingly. He's becoming quite a little man. They do, though. It's amazing the personality they gain, isn't it? You know, their likes and their dislikes and things. And their attitude sometimes. Come on, we're there, we're there. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Didn't want to climb all the way back up. That was my only concern. But I think we're okay. But yeah, it's their attitude and the way they think. Like my boy, he's got a massive thirst for knowledge, which is brilliant. But it's his questions. They're so out of the box, and you kind of think, what made you think in that way to have that kind of question? Right. Let's carry on with this. So the way to go to the temple is here. We've got to keep an eye on time. We've got about 15 minutes left, so I don't know how much we're going to get done of this Jade temple. We'll have a look at it. Thank you. But yeah, they do. It's amazing how they change over the years, isn't it? And how they develop their own personality. I'm assuming we need a Nemo for that. Because I would assume you need to create wind. Try using the mechanism. Yeah, we need a Nemo character, I would have said. I don't... May work? No. Okay, we need to change our team then for a minute. Because we need an Nemo. We have got Sucrose ready to go. She's level 40. She's ready to swap in whenever we're ready. We'll take Barbara out for a minute and put Sucrose in.
My experiment will succeed.
I know Barbara was the healer. We do have Bennett who can also heal. Sucrose, though, I don't know when. Somehow she's fainted, so we need to bring her back. She hasn't got much health.
Absorption test.
There we go. Right. Oh, I've gone too high, I think, because we need to use these to get to that chest. Oh, I've missed them. That's not good. Okay, so we've got to be quicker. Wasn't expecting that. So we'll just recover stamina and we'll try again. We just need to be quicker. It seems.
Animal test 6308.
I'm not high enough. Isn't going well, is it? So UDL stand for Undead League. Basically, a group of us were... Well, someone that I know created the Undead League, and it was meant to be... Well, it is a group of friends who game together when time allows. But the idea behind it was, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Wow. Okay, let's try that again. That whenever you're online, no matter what time of day it is, there's someone somewhere that's happy to come on, chat, game if you want to, or just have a chat. And that was the whole point. It was just a group of people that worked together at one point. But they always, no matter where life took us, were always available for that chat if needed. That's what it stands for. We don't all work together anymore. We've all kind of moved on to different things. So I've obviously not been at work. A couple of them still work where I do. Some have moved on to different things. But we all talk to each other. Yeah, it was just meant to be, you know, a community of people that if ever you need to talk, there is always someone there.
Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment.
But we don't all game with each other as much as we used to be fair. As life goes on, it gets a little bit harder to arrange. But, you know, we can message each other whenever. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's why I'm so pleased with the community we've gained on Discord and through YouTube as well, though. I think everyone's willing to help each other. Simmer jumps on and helps people with Genshin Impact. Everyone's willing to have a chat and a laugh and a joke. That's the main thing, I think, isn't it? It's having that group of people that seem to think the same way, may differ on opinions, but are willing to talk about it. And just, you know, generally nice people more than anything else. Okay, let's grab the chest.
If only I stumbled upon lab supplies as often.
How am I getting across there? I think we've got to go back. Yeah, that's kind of what's kind of happened naturally, which is really good. I'm massively surprised, not in a bad way, but just that I wasn't expecting it to happen the way it has, if that makes sense. But yeah, more than happy with the way things are going so far. And like you say, everyone just gets on. Okay, I think it's below us. I think it's here. We've kind of gone all over the place trying to find this. This is, I think, where it's sending us now.
My research.
Okay, we killed her, unfortunately. Right, his guard's here now. We'd actually fixed this on the previous quest earlier.
Halt!
Oh yeah, Yash is brilliant. He's he has such a wide range of things he knows a lot about. That you can have a really good conversation, even if you differ on opinion. He's willing to not argue, but he's willing to talk about it and see different sides. And I think that's quite an unusual trait in a lot of people these days. A lot of people think their way's the only way, and their opinion's the only one that matters. Where we've differed on opinion on Assassin's Creed quite a few times, but he's always willing to listen and understand where I'm coming from, which is the main thing.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you have to be on the same page. As long as people are willing to talk about it and accept a different view. Or accept there is a different view at least. And he's willing to do that. He's not someone who says it's his way or no way. That's what I like about him. Right, we've got to fight these guys. I can't do sucrose, I forgot. Does mean we've taken our healer out because we put sucrose in because we needed a Nemo. So we've lost their healer for the time being. But I don't think it's a massive loss at this point.
Tactical retreat.
She's only the healer. I will put her back in probably. Although we can use Benny to heal as well. So it's not too bad. More Militive. This is the second wave of 3, I've just said. So while we're here, let's do some healing. Makes sense while we're trying to go. We know there's another wave after this wave.
Take the target alive.
Right, one more, and then we're on to the third wave, I'd say. Third wave time.
Attack!
We do lose that reaction between water and pyro, unfortunately. I'm taking out Barbara, but we're okay. And obviously, if Sucrose wasn't down, she would still have a reaction. So it's only because we lost her completely.
Off we go.
Back to Traveller. He will do a decent amount of damage as a main damage dealer.
Take the target alive.
Let's light it up.
Come on, he's down. One more. He is down indeed. There we go. For sure, I also really appreciate his new knowledge strikes me as title to wisdom for the next thing. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got a thirst for knowledge that is unparalleled.
These two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Lieyu.
So it sounds like they're kind of protecting the Jade Chamber, not allowing people to get there. It seems to be what they're doing.
As it happens, I am one of the Lieyu Qixing.
Oh!
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, Traveler.
Not long left of the stream either, so we're going to have to be a bit wary of what to do next. Doesn't mean appreciating the friends I've made online the past year. Also, got a couple of those in the States and made playing DayZ, a random encounter from my favourite mates. It's amazing, isn't it, the amount of people you meet and how you get on with people and find these nice people that are willing to chat. But then it's the same as me and you meet them at the end of the day. And, you know, I've met some incredible people.
These Monolith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
And, yeah, you just... They're generally people you wouldn't just meet by going out. But also, the thing I really like is you meet people from all over the world. And their lives are different. Because their experiences are different because of where they live or their culture or religion and stuff like that. But I find all that really... a really nice side effect of speaking to people from all over the world. You learn so much from them. Because it's so different to your own life, if that makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say, it's not quite coming across the way I want it to. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just call me Kuching.
But yeah, you do meet some incredible people.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Lieyu as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance,
Strange how toxic the internet gaming can be, yet at the same time nice and people are unwilling to do just be wholesome and welcome. Yeah, it is. It's a tale of two halves, isn't it? You do get toxic people. We've kind of in over a year of us streaming, we've probably had one major one.
Questioning the citizenry and
but even in the end, he did change his tone. In the end, it took a lot of time.
They're underestimating
but generally, yeah, well, I haven't really experienced too many toxic people, but then you see it all the time online. Comments that people make to other people when you think there's no need for it. But I suppose the internet's given people the ability to say what they like without worrying about the consequences or how someone's going to react. Because it's all online, it's not in person. So a lot of the things you see written
I shouldn't
online
speak of them
to
this way.
people, the
The
person who wrote it
skepticism
would
is mine
never
alone,
ever have
and
the
Ningguang
balls to
does
do
not
it
share
in
it.
person. But
Either
because they have
way,
that added level of
I will
protection,
admit that the
it's
actions of the
online.
Adepti this time
That
were
helps.
quite restrained.
Yeah, it
Lapis'
definitely brings
death
out the
is
best and
indeed
the
an
worst in people.
extraordinary
Absolutely.
circumstance. But to
It's
think that they
amazing
would
though
call for
how
a council of Adepti
how
rather
it does
than
that.
come down here directly.
Like I say, we've been
How
quite lucky.
surprisingly
And
civilized of
Cass
them.
keeps saying as well, whenever we stream Genshin Impact,
Well, for
he always
Ningguang,
says to me, why is
she
it that
would
you get
talk
all the nice
anything and
people come and
everything
say
out if
hello,
she could.
whereas when he streams
But I
Genshin,
doubt we can do
he gets
that
loads
here.
of trolls, and he doesn't
The
understand
time
the
of the
difference.
Adepti has long
And, you know,
passed.
I don't
If
think we
even
do
the
anything in
Lieyu
particular,
Qixing don't want to face that truth,
but it's
then what
just
future is
weird
there
how
for
people
Lieyu?
react that way. Good morning, BNB. How are you?
Bold statement. I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't
Now,
be late
I
now.
don't know whether we should head to the Jade
Ningguang's
Chamber,
schedule is packed to
mainly
the gills all
because
the
we
way till
don't have
next
much
year.
time left.
The cream of Liu's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor
Good,
with
good.
Ningguang.
I'm glad you're good.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right.
So we're meant to take a gift by the sounds of it.
Liu's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liu's culture. All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me
So
tell
she's
you
going to tell us how to
the
get
Jade
there,
Chamber first.
and then we're going to, I assume,
You
find a
didn't
gift.
actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Lieyu
We probably wouldn't be nearly as friendly or open in a face-to-face social
Pavilion,
situation generally.
and...
A really
Well
fairly
then.
dark, human, and cynical
May we
person.
meet again, Traveler.
Okay, it is. It's. I think the internet gives you that ability, though, if you are very shy is the wrong word, but that kind of person where social situations you try and keep yourself to yourself, then the internet does give you that ability to just be someone different. You can create your own persona in a way.
What should we give to
But like I've said previously, you know, I'm not a massively social person. And before I ever started streaming, my other half would have said that I was unsocial. But from streaming, I think I've become a little bit more social. And I enjoy talking to people more than I did previously, if that makes sense. But it's weird how that brings out a difference in people. You're very dark humoured, are you, B&B?
It would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's weird how I'd say create a new persona or be a different person, but that is kind of what you can do if you want to. That's the thing. But it's very easy to just be genuine and nice and have a cute face with people. Oh, absolutely. That's the thing. You can be nice. You can be genuine. Hello, Potato. How are you? Good morning. Right, that is the Floating Palace quest done. I'm just thinking we've roughly got about 5 minutes left of the stream. So we do need to grab some ingredients. Let's have a quick look where they are. Maybe a case we grab the ingredients before we finish. We haven't got long though. So we need 3 ingredients. I've only got 2 markers up. Unless all 3. That must be where the ingredients are. From here then we'll go to the ruins. We're going to grab the ingredients before we finish. But we do not have long left, unfortunately. If you met me in real life, I guarantee you wouldn't like me. You reckon? It's weird that you think that. The way I am online is the way I am anyway. So I don't dislike people in general. I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
Terra smash.
My other half, on the other hand, she doesn't. She's more likely to dislike people than I am. Come on, switch.
Nice and spicy.
I was trying to get to Bennett, but couldn't get to him when I wanted to. Right. That's what I was after. I just want to do some pyro on him. Where's he gone? These things are annoying, but I want the chest. I know with aiming... I was aiming for the ingredients, but while we're here, I just thought we'd grab the chest while we're here.
Don't worry, I
Although
got this. I'm going in.
Bennett is dying a bit. Although he is healing as well. Right, back to the Traveller. Right, his knee down. Come on, he is down. There we go. Grab the chest and we'll carry on getting these ingredients before we finish.
A reward on the road.
There's definitely walls you put up with people in your life, but it's not. No, it's nice knowing I don't need those here. Yeah, I think that's what the internet gives you, isn't it? It's that ability to not have to have walls put up. But like I say, I don't think I'm different normally than I am online. It's one of those weird things. I know people are, but yeah, I wouldn't say I am. I have half might disagree with me though. I find it much easier talking out some life stuff with strangers. Not that I think I would see you or some of the people who are strangers anymore. No, I get what you're saying. People that aren't directly involved in your life, sometimes it's a lot easier to use them as a sounding board.
It looks crystal clear and very delicious.
That's the big thing, isn't it? If they're not directly involved, sometimes it's just easier talking to them about something or getting their opinion because they have a different viewpoint. Whereas someone who's directly involved is going to be biased one way or another. Does that make sense? So yeah, I get what you're saying about that completely. Right, let's just defeat this slime. Slime is down. Okay, we've got one of the ingredients. We now need one over here. We've got a bluefin bass. Not really done much swimming, have we, previously? But I have died by drowning before, though, because of that. Okay, something else here. My wife also swears I have ADHD and I do social camouflage, so in a sense it gives me fit in with the vibe here. There's no strings torn, you guys. It's always very chill. Yeah, I think the whole point is just to be...
Did you hear that?
as natural, you know. If anyone's willing to talk about anything, the opinions may differ. But instead of arguing about it and saying, no, you're wrong, everyone that I've met, and everyone that's part of the Discord and stuff like that, they all tend to want to talk about it quite happily.
There's no way to this.
Like, they don't seem to want to say, no, it's my way, and that's it. And that's what I like. It's that ability to talk naturally and not be forced to change your opinion.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure!
I will catch him on chat in a second. I just don't want to die. Yeah, the only damage we can really do is with the Traveller. We're lacking so much in that big damage. I think we will get there. Trying to rescue the person in the cage. I'm going to end up overrunning the stream, aren't I, trying to get these ingredients? I guarantee it. I always do. Right, one person left. Where is he? Grab the plants anyway while we're here. Where's that last person? He's here somewhere. Oh, he's behind a tree. Well, I couldn't see him. There we go. Right, there we go. We can now rescue the person. Use cage key. Meng Dan. In real life, I throw punches very quickly, whereas online I try not to start arguments because I do something very, very bad.
Surely would have rotted.
Yeah, I think I think it depends on the people you're talking to as well, though.
When their mood was good,
they'd rearrange when it's people I've known for years. They're all good for folk, but wouldn't be
when
friends
they
with
were in
them.
a bad
No
mood,
drama.
they'd rearrange my face.
Very quick temper with a couple of kids from sobriety and a hard learned lesson.
No need to thank us all
Not
at
as
once or
impulsive I used to
anything.
be. Can you friends turn off someone's router from their home?
Don't
I
worry.
can.
I will compensate you both.
Yeah, no, I get. So that's
Don't
so if
say
you get in an argument.
I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan.
So if you get in an argument with someone, you can play with them a little bit that way. I get what you're
I
saying.
often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected.
See, I think
that those
Cass
treasure
was
hoarders
asking
would
me.
have their eyes
That's what
on
you
the
mean about
same
yeah.
moons that I
Got to put that part on the bench
Before
so it's
I knew
needed.
it,
Yeah, I
caught
was
me
having
in
this conversation with Cass. Cass was asking me
anything
some
that you
questions.
like?
I'm not going to go into the detail
treasure,
what we're talking
fairies,
about,
knickknacks, you name
but he was asking these questions, and I was saying to him, look, the way I am online is the way I am normally.
Oh? And what might that be?
But I also know deep down if someone hurt my family or my friends or something like that, or my little boy, there's a dark side that's willing to come out, and I'm not worried about using it when
Of course we
required.
do. How can
But
one
the
sell
dark side
antiques
doesn't
without
have
gift
to be
boxes?
on display all the
At
time.
Ningxing Jewelry, we
That makes
have the
sense.
best gift
You know,
wrapping service in the 7
you can
nations.
be a nasty
Now just give me
person,
a moment, and I'll
but
let
it
the
doesn't
boss
always
know.
have to be the
You
persona
can go
that's
see her whenever
always
you
on
require
show.
that box.
As long as you know when and when not to use it, if that makes sense.
Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
But I think everyone has a dark side to them in some way. It's just what you need to bring that dark side out. Some people it doesn't take as much, others it takes a bit less, a bit more, you know. Depending what someone's done, my dark side could probably come out really quickly if I needed it to, but I generally try not to, because I think once you get to that point, you've kind of lost control. Once you've lost control, in general, you've lost anyway.
An answer from this world?
I'm one of those people who always has to try and be in control, because for me, if you lose control, you've lost. That's the way I see it anyway. I was just looking, I thought I could see something to collect here. Something in the water. Pretty sure something to grab here. It was. We do have to finish in a second, so I'm just gonna grab this while we're here. Oh, I can't grab it. I thought I could grab it. I can't go underwater. I thought I could grab it, but I can't. I'm going to try not to drown. I've done this a few times and we have drowned. I'm hoping we can get to the edge and not do that. Don't know how I get that out from underwater then. Unless, obviously, you activate something and then it comes up, maybe. I think we need there. There's a frog I want to grab. There we go. We've got a frog. Nice. We have to go to the Ming Jewelry to get the next thing. So we'll just have a quick run through what we've achieved today as well. And have a look where we're at. You know exactly what I mean, especially when it comes to family, your dark side comes out. Yeah, it's very much more difficult to control when it comes to family, isn't it? That's the thing. But like I say, I would pride myself on being one of these people that likes control. If I don't have control of my own emotions, then I've already lost. Because once you're out of control, you're just not going to be the same. So the longer you can keep control for, the better. Right, everyone's healed. Okay, so let's just have a quick catch up on what we've achieved today. Quest-wise. Since we'll be wrapping up, I just wanted to wish you guys the best and awesome day while the conversation is dark. Yeah. Absolutely the high hole, man, absolutely. Don't want to leave things on a down note, that's a good vibes. No, I appreciate that, I completely get what you're saying. I don't see that conversation as dark though. I see it as people just being honest, to be fair. Yeah, I just see it as, that's just your honesty more than anything else. I don't see it as a dark thing, but I know what you mean. So we did a lot of the Archon Quest and new star approaches. We started Chapter 1, Act 1 today, and we've now on to Chapter 1, Act 3. So we did quite a bit in that regard. There's still more to do. We spent the whole 3.5 hours doing 4 commissions and that one quest. That is all we've kind of focused on because we haven't managed to do anything else. We've got 586 Prima Gems, so we need 1,014 more before we can do 10 wishes. And that's kind of where we're at. We haven't been able to upgrade anything. It was just kind of been pretty similar. We changed Sucrose in because we needed her a minute ago, but we can swap back out with Barbara when required. It feels like we haven't achieved very much, but in actual fact we probably have. It just doesn't seem like it. And I think that's the big thing with Genshin Impact. You can feel like you've not done a lot, but in reality you actually have. Oh, it's all about the good vibrations, absolutely. Yeah, I knew it wasn't in the crystal kind of thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's always nice to to bring positivity to life at the end of the day. You can't see the game I'm playing. Why can't you see the game? Absolutely, a couple of positive vibes definitely can change someone's day. But this is what I say. You can see some things. Okay. But yeah, that's why, you know, I've said it plenty of times. I started streaming after the accident because I needed that social interaction I didn't have anymore. You know, everyone I knew was at work and just all that kind of stuff. And I kind of came into this with no intention of, you know, making loads of friends or anything like that. I just wanted to have people to talk to by the end of it. And a year later, we've got a fantastic group of people that are all open to have a chat, whether it's in the Discord or in stream. I get messages away from streams as well, just to have a chat with people. And I think that's incredible, you know. And when I'm feeling really down, and there are days when I get up and I don't want to do anything. I just want to lay there, look into space, and not do anything. But then I've already said that I'm streaming, so I don't want to let people down. So then I stream. Within about 10 minutes of starting the stream, even if there's no one in chat, I'm happy. And it's really weird how your mood can change so quickly. You're colourblind. Okay. Oh, wow. Most of the colours look the same. I've known quite a few people that are colourblind, to be fair. But yeah, I know quite a few people that are colourblind. Thank you for the congratulations to 200 subs. I wasn't expecting it. It kind of happened over the weekend. I think someone in stream popped in and said I've just been your 200th. I was half certain to go back down again. They generally do. But I think it's kind of stayed. I think we gained another one today or something. I don't keep an eye on it very often. People like you guys tell me when it's gone up and down more than I actually realise. Yeah, we gained another one today. You're not here for the Genshin. I didn't think you were. Nice background footage while we shoot the ship. Yeah, I think... Like I say, I enjoy Genshin, but it's also one of those chilled games where you can play, you can chat, and it's not... I'm not a fan of first-person shooters while streaming. I've played them, I'm more than happy to play them on my own, but streaming them, you don't have that interaction with chat as much, because you're too focused on what's happening. Whereas something like Genshin, and even Assassin's Creed, you can chat away, and you're not going to die constantly. That's the thing. Protan to red and green. Oh, okay. You see blues and yellows. There's a lot of games you can actually turn to colourblind mode, can't you? So it changes the colours to allow for the ones that you can't see. I've seen many games that have that option. Your boss is that way, but insists it's not. That's someone that doesn't want to accept there's an issue then. So you mainly see blues and yellows. Okay. It's gotta be weird not seeing certain things. So have you been? I don't mean to be personal. I apologise if you don't want to answer. Just say so. I don't mind. But is that from birth, or has this happened over time? Is that, do you know what I mean? A lot of greens are all the same shade as greys and reds. Okay. So I can't tell what actually is blue and what actually is yellow. Right. It's all sorts, same rough colour film. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be so many different variations, isn't there? Someone I knew, I can't remember how, but I think he was saying that he couldn't see. It wasn't black and white, but he couldn't see a lot of colour. They were just all merged. I can't think what it was. But red and green, I think that's quite... I don't mean this nastily, but that's quite a common one, isn't it? Red and green, I think. But yeah, it's got to be hard. Like I say, I've seen options on some games and TVs for colourblind mode, but I don't quite know how that works and what it changes. Then your friend in high school was so stoked about this cool green bandana he got, and we had to break it to him, it was yellow. Oh wow. Yeah, but he wouldn't have known, would he? That's the thing. You've been colourblind for as long as I remember. Diagnosed about 7 or 8. Oh wow. I think in some ways that's easier. And again, I don't mean this in any nasty way, but I mean, if you have something and then you lose that ability consciously, that's harder to deal with. But if you've always, for as long as you remember, been that way, I think that's a bit easier to deal with, isn't it? Yeah, red and green are very common. That's what I thought. It was super cool. It was a super cool shade of green for him. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how everyone's bodies, because of different reasons, react differently. So not being able to see certain colours is incredible. But then trying to live normally, and we take it for granted. You know, traffic lights, you do take it for granted. You can see them, you know what they're doing. But someone who can't see them colours, it's a different situation for them, and they have to learn to adapt. And you know, that's incredible how people can adapt though to these things and be normal. You know, whatever normal is. But that's what I've always enjoyed about streaming and meeting you guys in the last year plus. Everyone's got a different story. Everyone's done something or been somewhere different, lived somewhere different, and they all have different ways to live. They're going through their own issues, their own problems. But you can all learn from each other. I think that's the incredible thing. The worst mustard yellow. Oh wow. But yeah, to him it wasn't though. And that's the thing. You felt bad after you told him. Yeah, it's a hard one though. Honesty or let him just think it's what he thinks it is. That's a difficult one though, isn't it? I don't know, if I was in that position, would I want people to be honest, or would I just be happy thinking it's what I think it is? It's a difficult one. It doesn't help me though, because I can read words that have a blue shade. So it does help me though, because I can read words that have a blue shade because I'm dyslexic, so it's helpful at times. Okay. Well, that's good though that you found something that it helps you with. That's the thing, you know, you're finding a positive out of something that most people treat as a negative. And that's the important thing. You could see any art you might have done. Absolutely. Are you in the Discord, B&B? Out of curiosity. Because if you are, you know, there's more people. I'm sure there's a few people that will be willing to see some of your art, or would like to see some of it. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's amazing how different everyone is. You know, Cass never seeing snow. You know, you take it for granted, but yet Cass has never seen it or experienced it. And to me, that's like just one of those weird things. Honesty or make your friend look like an idiot, a hard choice. See, I wasn't taking it as make your friend like an idiot. I was taking it as you're either honest with someone and hurt their feelings, or you let them think it's what they think it is and they're happy. I didn't see it as make them look like an idiot. We'll definitely have a different take on shades and the painting. Could be really interesting. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to share any of your art, B&B in Discord anytime, feel free. I'm more than happy to have a look. I would love to see some. But yeah, I didn't take it as, you know, let him look like an idiot. I just took it as, you know, honesty is all well and good, but you're more likely to upset someone, and I always try and be as honest as possible. But there are sometimes you need to be tactile with that. So it is a difficult one to do. But yeah, I get what you mean. Do you not do art? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, I get that it's right as well. It's, you know, no one wants to look like an idiot. So I do get that. So hang on, I'm really confused now. The High Old Man asked you to share some art. Do you not do art then? Where's the High Old Man got that from? Oh, you did art. Okay. The sting is lighter though, because he could never be sure it was his. You see, something like that suggests though, isn't it? That's the thing. It was just art with black and white stuff. Oh, okay. was saying if they did it, would be cool to see. Oh, I didn't see the did it. That's why. When I need to use colours, I have to wear glasses. Oh, okay. Well, and the glasses help you see the colours better. Yeah, I didn't see you. I didn't see the bit where you said if they did it. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. The Hile Man. Cool glasses. I don't think I've seen them. I take it you've seen them before then, the Hile Man. I don't think I've seen them offhand. Not that I can think of. I've not seen them. I'll have a quick look now. They are new things, are they? Okay. I've never heard of them. Oh, okay. So I just did a quick search on them. Man, they're expensive. I know that much. But they do look cool. It's got that just tint to them, haven't they? Yeah, they are cool. So grass for the first time ever. Wow. See, it's things like the colour of the grass, the colour of the sea, things like that. You take for granted. It's only when you don't have that ability that you realise how much you take for granted. They bought contact lenses. Wow. They've made some huge steps then. That's the same as dyslexia though. When I was at school, dyslexia was so unheard of and unknown. They just thought you were silly, and I know stupid's a bad word, but that's what they assumed you were. You know, you were a troublemaker, you were just didn't want to know, unintelligent. That was the way they kind of saw it. And it's only more 5-10 years they've kind of realised that actually dyslexia is an issue, but there's things you can do to help it with coloured paper and different things like that. And it does help. I've got a friend who's dyslexic, and he really struggled at school. He's a little bit older than me, so when he was at school, it was an unknown. Whereas now, it's a lot easier on people. They have changed a lot. I'm not sure if they change others. It's so nuts. I can't imagine like one day I put glasses on saw brand new colours. Yeah, that's the weird thing, isn't it? Just being able to see the colours that weren't there the day before because we just put glasses on. Hello, Icon Animals. How are you? We are just finishing up the stream. We're just having a chat before we finish. I've already overrun by 20 minutes as it is, but we're okay. The overrunning doesn't matter as much today. I can do another 5 minutes and that's about it, really. Do you know how the glasses work at all? Can you play a song in your world? You could, but we're not on. We've just literally just finished, unfortunately. Yeah, we've just literally come out of the game because we've just finished. We've been streaming, what, 3 hours, 48 minutes? So we're just about finishing, so unfortunately not. That's quite cool though with the glasses. Right, it's been a brilliant conversation. I am going to have to finish. I need to go and take painkillers and grab some lunch, really. Well, if you do, thank you. If you don't want to, don't worry. It's not a problem. The glasses work because colour will lack certain cones. The cones aren't strong enough. Yeah, so I'm not colourblind, but I've got a condition in my eye where my pupils are too big. They're bigger than what they should be, so my eyes allow too much light in, which means I have to wear sunglasses all year round. Otherwise, my eyes are like they're crying constantly when I'm outside. Worse in winter because of low light. I don't know, it's completely different, but it's amazing all the different things that can change your eyes. It's incredible. Thank you, Icon. So the enhancer cones aren't strong enough and make up for ones I'm missing. That's quite cool though, how they can do that with glass. Thank you, Icon, much appreciated. Right, we do need to finish up. I do need to go and grab some lunch and get all the painkillers down with I need to take, and sort a few things out for this afternoon. You think that's what you can tell? That's quite cool though, how they've done that. You'll be back in 1 hour 30 minutes. We're just finishing, Cass. We are back this evening. We start Black Flag this evening. But hello. Yeah, we won't be on an hour and a half. We're just literally finishing. But thank you for dropping by, Cass. Much appreciated. Just about, yeah. Good vibes, dude. Absolutely. Everyone's joining right at the end to say hello. I think it's incredible. It always happens. But it's once again another stream with over 100 views again. We've been doing that quite well, quite a lot recently. I think not last night's streams. One of the streams the other day again hit over 100 views. It's one of those weird things. We're doing it more and more often now, where we're hitting over 100 views a stream, which is incredible. And very unexpected. What was it? Oh, Assassin's Creed, the Odyssey stream where we did crossover. That got 132 views in the end. You love Black Flag. Are you starting Black Flag for the first time? I've played it many years ago. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. I played Black Flag many years ago, but we're streaming it for the first time. We've finished the Ezio collection, but we haven't got the plans for 2. I'm working on those away from stream. So I'm still going in blind because I don't remember that much. I know the main character, obviously, but because we always try and do blind, I don't remember much. Some of it will probably come back to me as we play, to be fair. So it's not the actual proper first time, but I'm going here as first time as possible. It's the best action. Yeah, the ending, everyone says lots about the ending. That's the ending, I remember the ending vividly. It's always stuck in my mind. It's weird. The other thing is that they don't make you see colours like someone who isn't colourblind see them. Darker shades of them, so I can never... Oh, okay. So, although you can see a colour, you can't see the right shade. You see a different shade of that colour to other people then. That's quite interesting. Black Flag is also the best ships. Well, that's what we'll be able to compare quite well, because it's going to be fresh in our minds, isn't it? That's the thing with the others. You'll try and catch. I've never played and seen very little gameplay. It'll be fresh for you to catch the story of it. Absolutely. My concern with these kind of things is ruining the story of people. You've got Black Flag. You might get it for Xbox One because it's $7. Oh, nice. That's cheap. I got mine as part of a deal. There was 3 games in one. It was Black Flag, Rogue, and it might have been Syndicate. And I think it was like $12.99 for all 3. I'm still not sure what to do about the DLC for it, because Black Flag's such a good game. Oh, all the money I had, I spent it all in company. Yeah, the sea shanties. That's the thing, isn't it? Thanks for the like, though. Much appreciated. Yeah, the DLC's a bit confusing. It's not your favourite. No, do you know what? I still want them to remaster the first one. I would love to go back as Altair and play the first one again. I really would. I don't know if it'd have the same effect as back in the day, though. You're just playing Black Flag for the sea shanties. I'm playing it because we're keep carrying on the Platinum run. It's the next one in the journey. That's the next one we're due to do after, because we've already done Assassin's Creed 3, so it's the next one in line. You prefer Syndicate or Unity? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I do like Unity's scope. The way they built the world up is incredible. Yeah, they've got 2, but the thing is, the season pass is $15.99. Freedom Cry on its own is $7.99, and Avalon DLC is $3.99. The season pass, other than the 2 DLCs, the only other thing is cosmetic stuff. So it's cheaper to buy them separately than the season pass. I put it in the Discord yesterday because I wasn't sure which one to go for. But I'm thinking there's no point buying the season pass if it's cheaper to buy the 2 DLCs separately, because I'm not fussed about all the cosmetics. Randy Dandio, that's your favourite shanty. Just get an Xbox. It's $6 for that. I know. Well, the plan is, once the insurance sorts everything out for me, I will have a PS5 and an Xbox. So the Xbox exclusive games we can stream, and the PlayStation ones we can still stream as well. So it gives us more opportunity to diversify into other games as well. That's the eventual plan. Sounds like an excuse a guy would use to squeeze on a shanty or two. Wow. I actually sang Black Flag shanties on stage once. Nice. Right. We'll be here for ages chatting away. I really can't do it, unfortunately. I do really need to have lunch and eat and get some painkillers down me and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, you guys are incredible. Always know how to put a smile on everyone's faces. That's the main thing. But that is it for today. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny. Okay, that is it for this morning. That is it for this afternoon. We are back this evening, 9 o'clock, between 9 and 9:30 UK time. It depends when the other half goes up, but it'll be around that time. We will start Black Flag for the first time on the channel as we begin our plan and run through it all. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible again. So next stream is this evening, so it's 12:30 my time now, and it'll be between 9 and 9:30 this evening. Yeah, 9:30 UK time. Between 9 and 9:30 we'll start Black Flag. I know Kathy's really looking forward to it as well. I think she'll be there this evening. She's really looking forward to seeing it. But that's the plan for this evening. Black Flag. We are live again tomorrow morning as well, which will be 8:30, just after UK time tomorrow morning. And that'll be Black Flag as well tomorrow morning. I think that's what I see on the schedule. I think it was. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. I could just keep chatting for ages, and I've really got to stop. So thank you all as always. Thank you for the likes, the views, the comments, the conversation. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. See you there, maybe, because you're going to sleep till then school. Okay, no worries. No worries, B&B. A pleasure as always, everyone, and we will see you all again very soon. School is boring. Thank you all very much. See you all again very soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.